Yo, what's good with everybody, man? What's good with y'all indeed? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome indeed, man. What's up with y'all? Welcome, welcome. What's up with everyone? Greetings, greetings. Greetings, greetings indeed. What's up with everybody, man? I'm gonna give everyone a chance to get here before I immediately get started. What's up with y'all? What's good with y'all indeed? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good indeed, man? This one, I'm not even gonna lie. So sometimes with these, I'll kind of like dabble. I'll kind of wait a second before I immediately get started. I'm figuring that as more people pull up, it's gonna be more clear as to what's going on with this picture. This is gonna be my first one of the day. I didn't get on last night, but I just did like a little bit of just behind the scenes. Just like a little bit of just rough sketching, just rough doodles. What's up with everybody though, man? What's good with y'all indeed? I will bet with certainty that y'all won't be able to guess who this is. This is a familiar character that I've done more often than not. This is a character that I've done a little bit more. I'm always more biased towards this character. Yo, what's up, Pink? Whomever this may be, I'm a little bit biased towards him. He says he's a little creature. He says me. Nah, this is like a little creature. I do appreciate the heart, me too, Pink. What's good, indubitably. What's good, indubitably, indeed. I wanted to start the night off with something that was more light. Something that was more low-key. He's in the lane of like cartoon game characters. He isn't gonna be like that far out there. It's not gonna be that far-fetched. I know I was kind of being more experimental with a lot of my Toy Story stuff recently. I'm also a little creature. That's an interesting description. That is an interesting description for sure. What categorizes you in that way, if you don't mind me asking? A little creature is crazy. When I see little creature, I think like the little Smurf dudes. The little Smurf civilization, the population. That's what immediately comes to mind. He's so stingy with the goods. Now, I was gatekeeping the other day. I was supposed to get on last night too, but I was just like, you know what? Because I'm fun-sized, it's fair enough. That's fair enough. Indubitably. Fun-sized is already a crazy description as is. Fun-sized. I think fun-sized, I think like OG Halloween. Like OG Halloween going outside before trunk or treat was a thing. Thank you for the heart, me and the rose too, Blunts, and to go popular. How'd you even learn to draw like that? Man, it was a lot of side questing. It was a lot of side questing, a lot of studying. Trunk or treat? Nah. Something I always come back to on these live streams is that I'm really looking forward to this coming fall, not for trick or treat, but because I've always gravitated more towards the fall as is. But I was talking like just OG, just going from house to house trick or treating, like actually going outside and going trick or treating. Like that's like a Hall of Fame holiday right there. If you've never really been outside and Yoshi died, yeah, don't worry. Uncle Jones, if you DM, wait, what? Yo, you making truck or treating this peak? Oh nah, I don't know. I remember just being a kid and just enjoying actually just like going from house to house. It was something that was in the air. Like you see the post, like if I'm scrolling on her, I'll see people like, man, Captain America. No, he will be asking me to draw Captain America and the Black Panther sometimes. I haven't really yet. Is that Yoshi? No. The skeleton Yoshi? No. I like a lot of just the fall aesthetic for sure though. If I had to choose between the holidays to live in, I think that the fall is like the most solid pick. You can't really go wrong with it. The summer is too hot. The spring is the spring. Draw bones. Fall aesthetic is peak. That's what I'm saying. It's something about it. There's something that's just in the air. There's something that's in the air. Is it Billy from the Grim Adventures? Nah, but it's another skeleton dude. It's definitely a skeleton dude, but he's not like a Reaper or anything like that. Once you see him, it'll make more sense. But I wanted to start this one off with just something that was kind of more low key, like just like a cartoon design or a game character. Somebody that's in that lane. They call me Drawbones. You ashy, bruh? Is that what's going on? You ashy? That's a crazy description, bro. What's up, yo? What's up, Landon? Ashiness, ashiness, ashiness. That's tough. We gotta get this man. We gotta get this man a bottle of lotion. No Palm Beach Diddler. Bro trying to start a fight by making it look like Yoshi. Bro, I got nothing to hide from you, bro. Nothing to hide. I'm not trolling. Genuinely, this is not Yoshi. If this was Yoshi, it would be more clear. This is not Yoshi. Sometimes, like, I'll do like Yoshi and stuff, but that ain't bro. This is not Yoshi. This is not Yoshi. I'm at a point now, man, but maybe not like trick-or-treating, but who knows? I gotta pull up eventually. Jawbo is for sure Birdo. Birdo, I think it's like a whole different, that's like a whole different like line, man. Palkia, not right now. Not right now. What about Jawbones? Perhaps, bro. Perhaps. I don't think I'm gonna do Palkia. Not tonight at least. I am kind of overdue for doing that lineage. That line of Pokemon. Is it Elton John? Nah. That lineage. Can you draw anything like that? I mean, within reason. Within reason. I gotta really be interested though. I don't be just drawing anything if that's what you're asking me. Thank you for the perfumes too, Pink. Dark Crystal. Gotta do MJ since he's the hottest person out right now. I've done like some MJs before. It's been a while. But maybe, who knows? Not right now though. Maybe. Not right now. Indubitably indeed. I do appreciate the 3 donuts too, Pink. But I get like a lot of questions about, it'll be, do I do face portraits and stuff? I've done like faces and I feel like one of the first couple of posts that I did, I've drawn faces before. It isn't really my go-to. I gotta really be interested. I gotta really be interested if I go in that direction. I like for these to be more genuine. I never want it to feel like obligation. Like, sure, just because you can do something doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like, I just want these to feel more genuine. Pink, did you just spray pheromones on Unc? What does that mean? Off? Nah, I can barely draw stick figures and bro her doing the scribbles. Talent is real. Thank you, Todd. Yo, what's up, Simone? I don't know what you mean by off, bro. Off Mario Skeleton Shell. Is it a Pokemon Cubone? Nah. Besides it by DMs, yes. The pheromones is crazy. What's that character's name? I always forget. Nah, I mean, you gotta guess. You've got to guess. But more importantly, no using ChatGPT. Don't Google it either. Don't cheat. It'll that's evil Yoshi. Nah, this is not Yoshi. This is not Yoshi. You doing Chomper for Land Before Time? Is that Yoshi? Nah, this is not RP. This is not Yoshi. But yeah, man. I think that out of all the holidays, if there was like a ranked tier list, hey, Unk is like a mirage. Every time he get close, he disappears. A mirage is crazy. That's another crazy. Yo, we got fun size mirage. That's definitely interesting. For sure,ly indeed, man. For sure,ly indeed. Not gonna listen to your live. I doze off. I wake up second CR, go back to sleep. Now you gotta wake up, man. Night is still young. You gotta wake up, bro. No sleepy time, fun time. Draw Bowser? No. No. Not quite. Gotta wake up, bro. We gotta get this man a med kit or something. That's what we really need. Med kits, all the pop, Shadow Mario thing. No. But yeah, I just wanted to make something that was for at least the first page. I got some questions in regards to Pokemon and stuff. I seen some requests that came through. I tend to be all over the place with some of these. I got some Pokemon requests. I don't think I'm gonna do Pokemon tonight. And metaphorical also leave me parched. Yo, 2 questions is the only article. Wait. 2 questions. Is that the only article you do? And do you do this with an example pic? Or yeah, I be using like pictures, draw a dinosaur. Maybe. I've done like Jurassic Park pictures before. Berserk. Yeah, people be asking me. I just have the words and lingo. I just know it's relaxing. I respect the honesty. He said, I don't know what's going on. Wait, bro. I see the vision. I see the vision. Indubitably indeed off. I genuinely don't know who Off is, bro, but this is not Off. This is not Off. What is that clicking sound? It's like a little fireplace ambience in the background. It's like a little fireplace ambience. Yoshi. Is that a big medium pen? Yes. Yes, it is indeed. How long have you been doing this for? I've been drawing this way since like 2024. I've been on and off drawing this way since 2024, but I be trying to tell people that, like, even though I didn't really stumble into this until later, I had been on and off drawing for as long as I've been alive, bro. I would have periods where I would kind of be on. I would draw a lot, then I would just stop. Then I would kind of like slowly get back into it. It looks really cool. Thank you, Juan. I would have like long periods where I would go really, really heavy, or I'd make something that I really liked, and I would just stop for years. Then I get back into it, and I would just stop. Honestly, this is probably the most that I've done in pretty much for like as long as I've been alive, bro. I usually operate on like cycles of just, I would start, then I would stop, then I would pick it back up, then I would slow back down the shredder. Even with dude, you know, I've drawn the shredder. I've drawn the shredder more than I've drawn the turtles, which is crazy. Like I've done whole pages for the shredder. I've like branched more into the shredder's direction than the actual turtles themselves. Sometimes with these, I'll draw the side characters more than I do the main characters. Sometimes. Maybe not in all cases, but in a lot of the cases that I do. It don't strictly only be limited to just the people that are. I do that with like a lot of the Naruto pictures that I be doing. Like it isn't just strictly. I low key I kind of like gravitate more towards the side characters on Naruto, honestly. Not saying Naruto is weak, but there's definitely levels to it if I had to say myself. There's definitely levels indeed. Off is an old show and it means alien life form, but you can tell it's not, bro. Yeah, I was about to say, hey, I'm glad you cleared up the confusion, because like I said, I don't know. I never had heard of that before. I never had heard of that before in the time that I've been on here. It'd be like a lot of OG cartoons that I'd be seeing though in a lot of these. It'd be a lot of OG cartoons that, like, I experienced the height of Cartoon Network, but I came around more towards the ending of the height of everything going on. So it'd be like a lot of shows y'all be telling me about. They'd be telling me about like a lot of like OG, like you said, Office and a cartoon. Well, in that case, I don't know then, bro. I'm here. I'm here. I never heard somebody say Off. Not in that way, at least. Not in that way, at least. You've been drawing your whole life? Yeah, basically, man. On and off. I've had like periods, kind of what I was saying before, where I would pick it up, then I'll put it down for a couple of years. But even whenever I was going through like school and just the whole experience, I was always doodling something. It was never like this though. This came to me a lot later. This came to me a little bit later on. But I find that with these, you build up over time. The more that you do, the more sense that everything else makes. Koopa, skeleton from Mario. Yeah, y'all confusing me. Some of y'all saying that it was a cartoon, another saying it wasn't. I don't really know what y'all got going on. It works though, I guess. It works. Some of y'all saying it was a cartoon, others saying that it was not a cartoon. Can you do portraits like this as well? If you gave me time, yeah, but usually I don't. Usually I don't. I tend to stick more in the direction of like animals or like game characters and stuff. Usually that's my go-to. If I do a portrait, like I gotta really be interested, man. Like gotta be something that really like captivates my attention. Because if it doesn't, then it's kind of like, sure, yeah, it's like, sure, it can get done. Can you also write with it too? I can. I usually am more variety though. More, you taking commissions? Yeah. Usually. Like I'll get commissions and stuff, and I've actually been kind of like trying to catch up more with the stuff to be kind of coming through. That way it's not like that way we asking me questions or they want to understand how stuff works. I can halfway get back to them just in the way that everything comes together, man. That's like the whole vision. But somebody asked me about Michael Jackson. I hadn't done Michael Jackson, not recently, but whenever I first started posting, that was like one of the first people that I even drew. I had like this one. I had like this. It's like one of the actual only long form videos that I got, or at least one of the ones that are like publicly out there, at least. I drew him though. I drew him. I haven't done them like recently. I just haven't done nothing to where it was super recent. But I definitely have done face portraits and stuff like that before. It just isn't really my go-to. And to like clear up some more confusion, I usually I use reference pictures for these. It's not just all off of the dome. It is not all off of the dome. That would be crazy. I feel like you gotta have a photographic memory to do something like that for sure. You gotta have a photographic memory, and I haven't really reached that point of being locked in as a ginger root. Nah. I used to pray for times like this. All right, bro. That's tough. Sound like a long time, bro. Sound like a long time. Thoughts on realism? I don't really have anything against realism, but I'm at a point now, man, where my stance has been, you know, with AI and stuff becoming better and better every day. Like, AI is jumping, so I'm not really fixated on trying to make stuff that's perfect. I just want to make stuff that feels more alive, even if it's slightly off or slightly imperfect. We're getting at a point now where I think that optimization kills the soul and everything. I mean, yeah, you know, you want to always strive for being like better, but I think the optimization really does take the soul out of everything. Sure, bro, I know you doing Mario stuff. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if this is necessarily realism though. Are you doing this by memory? My bad, I'm slow. Nah, this is it's not like a. Nah, I'm not doing this by memory, bro. I was looking at pictures. I'm not doing this by memory at all. I feel like I haven't really like tapped in that much where I'm able to just pull it straight from like. You gotta have like a really sharp memory for that. I wouldn't really say that I got like photographic memory or nothing like that. I wish I did though. I wish that I did. Is this a real character or is it a character with a twist? Nah, this is a real character. This is like a game character. It's a Koopa. No, he's not a Koopa. He is not a Koopa. Not technically, at least. Not in the way that you think. Thumb rolling the blue pen. What does that mean? This isn't like, I didn't make this character up, by the way. Nido King. Even bro, yo, you know, even bro is cool. I don't think that I'm gonna be doing any Pokemon tonight. So I had somebody ask me to do Palkia. I'm overdue for Palkia and Dialga. I did Giratina before. I haven't really done the whole trio. His new name is Evil Larry. Nah, Larry, I drew a dude named Larry, or a cat named Larry at least. I was drawing like a bunch of animals one night, or at least a night or two ago. Turbo from the movie. And Metal Sonic, no, not on here. Not on here for both of those. I've done both. I didn't do Turbo. Turbo was that snail dude, right? But I did another character. I did Metal Sonic. I did Metal Sonic on like some characters with actual Sonic on there. You gotta scroll back to see the pages. You gotta scroll way back. It's Dry Bones. It is. Not. Really cool, dude. I appreciate it every time in my For You page. I appreciate it, Brad. Is it a paratrooper? You getting interesting with the naming, man. You getting interesting with the naming indeed. But it was a question that I got. We need a Pete the Cat in your art style. Pete the Cat is like from a book or something, isn't he? I don't really remember. Bro, that name Pete, hey, that's like crazy PR damage, bro. That name Pete. So I was thinking, I remember, I feel like I remember seeing him or something. Seeing something like him. I had a point in time when I was seeing like I started seeing the Dr. Seuss books again. I ain't seen a Dr. Seuss book in a minute, bro. I ain't seen a Dr. Seuss book in a minute. Thank you for the rose too, Susie. I appreciate it too, Rapunzel. But yeah, man, I ain't seen it, bro. When I started seeing I seen like some Dr. Seuss books out in the wild. I was genuinely shook because they look the exact same. They look the exact same. Like they haven't changed at all. They didn't change up. They didn't really change them up in no way. It didn't change him up in no way. I'm gonna give this man some wings though. I'm gonna give this man some wings. Bring him more to life. Gotta bring him more. That's cool. Thank you. Gotta bring my guy more to life. We getting somewhere. Indubitably, indeed. I was on the fence with either like shading in his wings more or less, but I think I'm cool with the way that he's coming together. Have you done Bowser? I have done Bowser before, but I don't know if I'm gonna put Dude on here, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm really trying to throw Dude into the mix. Not on here at least. This is AI. You're an AI, pal. You are an AI. Anyways, it's a Drabo, it's a die. Your eyes are deceiving you, bro. How would somebody like myself learn this technique? Shapes, fixate on shapes, and you gotta start, bro. Starting is the hardest part. I think that everything is shapes, though. The more you scribble, the more sense that stuff makes. But you gotta start. Starting is like the hurdle, bro. I think that's like, if you can get over that, if you can get over that like the most challenging part, which is starting, bro, you will learn a lot more. He means Allen Iverson, the ink drawings, fly bones. I mean, you're not like just all the way. You're not all the way wrong. Fly bones and dry bones. Did a fusion dance. But anyways, I was trying to tell in this man's his wings without making it blend in too much. How does one do art like this in a way that feels like a dream taking life mind to paper? I be looking at pictures for these. I be looking at a lot of pictures for these. It's not all just off of the dome. Bro did not make any sense. I be looking at pictures of these though, bro. It's not like just completely off of the dome. It's not completely off of the dome. I think that's part of the magic though. How it kind of looks like all dreamy or something. Like something you might see taken out of somebody's dream. Anyways, here's bro. You should do a left wing a little bit more. It kind of like it's a part of the head. Oh, you're talking about just the way that he kind of like blends in. I didn't want to shade it too much. At all. That was like my biggest thing. You don't want to overly shade it. You don't want to overly shade it. You want to just make it to where it's just enough to where it still looks like it fits in, you know? It looks super fuzzy somehow. Oh, you talking about just like his texture. Fuzzy, this is interesting. Yo, thank you for the roses too, G-Bop. All right, now that he's done. Now that he is done. I had another picture saved. I'm gonna pull it up real fast. I had some of these that I was gonna do. I was debating. I ended up kind of like choosing. I ended up kind of choosing to kind of like hold off, and I had saved some pictures from last night that I was concerned doing too. So I'm gonna take some of the things that I was debating on, and I'm going to add them to this one. Some pictures and some characters. I don't really know if I'm gonna do Mario or Luigi on here, to be honest with y'all. I haven't made my mind up yet. I have not made my mind up yet. I'm gonna throw some characters that I personally like a lot into the mix though. Not saying that I don't like Mario and Luigi, but that everybody on the roster, you got some characters that definitely they get a little bit more slept on. Like everybody's gonna say Mario, everybody's gonna say Princess Peach, and everybody's gonna say Luigi, and maybe even Bowser too. Maybe. I feel like it's a lot of. I feel like Drop Bones get a lot of love too. I won't even lie. Bro, look angry. Nah, he is. He's angry that some of y'all escaped the castle. Toad, maybe. Maybe. But I remember playing like Mario Kart on the DS. That was like some OG back in the day stuff. The fact that the DS, that's already like that's vintage at this point, bro. That's ancient technology. The DS feels like it is at least. I feel like I'm talking about like primitive technology or something. That DS feels ancient at this point, especially the one that was before the 3D era. Like the original No 3D switch, no nothing. Just genuinely. It's all. But I'm gonna be honest though. Given that like I experienced the PSP and the DS, I don't know which one I like more. I feel like I had like some core memories with the both of them. Like you know, how you got both consoles. Mario Sunshine. I briefly played it. Like I remember having like experiencing the GameCube a little bit, but I was so young that I mean I don't really know if that counts in the same way. You say you know Birdie. It sounds familiar, but not immediately off the top of my head. Describe what bro looked like, and I'm sure that I can probably like put two and two together. Describe him. Mario Super Sluggers. It's a couple. I remember. If I don't remember it, I wish I had a GameCube. Honestly, I mean I don't have one anymore, but I just remember being a kid and just having one. That and the Wii. Birdo, my bad. No, I'm saying describe what bro looked like. Ain't Birdo like the that's like the pink Yoshi lady, right? She's not a Yoshi, but she's like Yoshi, or at least something like Yoshi, bro. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I know you're talking about the pink dinosaur, big Yoshi. That's what I'm saying. Whatever type of creature Yoshi is, the Dreamcast. No, what was on it? What was on that again? What was on the Dreamcast? I feel like I've heard of it before. You gotta remind me again, like what was on it? It was some games like it was some stuff where I experienced it, but I didn't really truly appreciate it until going back later on. I feel like Crazy Taxi. I think I can't remember the rest. And when you say Crazy Taxi, I didn't experience the Dreamcast, but they had something like that. Like I feel like it was like some stuff on Cool Math or something, like Cool Math, the old computer lab. Like if you ever been in school and people would be on Cool Math before everything kind of changed up. Hammer Bros would be tough. I can tell that your creativity is amazing. I believe your brain patterns on a high scale. Thank you. Ready to Rumble Boxing. Is that a Shy Guy? Nah. Absolutely not. I remember playing like pizzeria games. The one on the computers. This was like way back in the day though. Like it'd be like Papa John. Not Papa John, Papa Louie. I think it was Papa Louie. It was something, dude. It was something. Hey, man. There was a little 2D character. Papa John, that's a real place. Hey, close enough. Papa Louie. That might not be legit either, bro. Oh, it's something. It's some. I mean that boxing game, Afro Thunder. It's some kind of game. Chain shop, nah, bro. This is not a chain shop, bro. It was some kind of game, man. And basically the reason I brought up Papa Louie or whatever dude's name was, cause like on Cool Math, the way that they had it set up, they had like he had like a pizza shop, he had a burger shop, he had a pizza shop, he had a slushy shop. It's Papa's Pizza. So I was okay, so close enough. Yeah, man, he had a burger shop, a pizza shop, a slushy shop. Dude, he had all the shops. All of the stores. That dude was grinding. He was grinding. He found the method, man. He found the method. He found the method. Anyways. Finally, what's up, Paul? Indubitably. All the Papa Wadu Toj. Where does somebody like yourself keep their drawings? Man, I be once the lives are over, I burn them. All of them. They're gone. Never to see the light of day again. Almost like they never existed. Why do you draw with the 2? It's for the love of the game. I burn them all. You gotta let go. Burn to a crisp. Cooked. Yo, he said, nah, man. You gotta let go, bro. You gotta burn them to the crisp. The whole bookshelf. Did you get bored of using just one because you were too good? No. This was more about it helped me conceptualize the shapes. That was like the main allure. Nice, I burned all my notebooks once. You know, I'll be honest, man. I was just joking, but hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You got to do what you gotta do. I see the vision though. I might mess around and just destroy all these. If I ever decide, hey, if I ever decide to turn a new leaf, like, oh yeah, you know what? If I ever decide to turn a new leaf, start over, start from scratch. Because I've drawn so much. Maybe I'll burn them all to a crisp. Who knows? Child support? Nah. I think you got me mixed up with someone else, ma'am. I think you have me mistaken for someone else. Mario? Nah. If your name is Jason, you owe. Bro, you spelled my name wrong. Now they got the right one. Artist crispy sometimes, for sure, but you spelled my name. My name is clearly spelled Jason with a Y, brother. That's your gift. My name is spelled Jason with a Y and an I. Jason. Shy guy. Nah. My name is Jason, not Jason. Jason. You gotta lock in, coach. Mario bad guy. No. Not really, man. I'm not really making this one to where it's just well, it's yours and you got triplets. That's a whole army, man. That's an army of little ones. That's like a whole, like, you got you a whole little lineup right there, man. Triplets, bro. There's people who wish they could do what you're doing for. Thanks, man. About to say, bro, triple the support. Yeah, you got triple the support. You got you a little army of little people. Yo, what's up, Strider? JC, Snowman, the Ghost. Nah, bro, you gotta tell him, man. Hey, you spelled my name wrong. He said if your name is Jason. Yeah, don't be manifested child support for me, dog. And everything to manifest, we gotta stay positive, stay upbeat. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta get a grip. His name is Jason. Tell the court. My name is clearly Jason. Tell him, bro. Jason with a Y, I, and a C. Jason. Indubitably. I had to just spell it. The cameras was rolling. I had to just change it up because there was a limit on the letters that were allowed on here, man. You know. Jason. Indubitably. Shy guy with an ear necklace. No, he's driving a little car. What's crazy, your drawings are one of a kind and cannot be duplicated. Thank you, man. I think that's what adds to the allure, man. It's like even if you replicate them, they're still kind of like they're imperfect in their own way, and it adds to that element, man. It's what makes them what they are. It is what makes them what they are. But anyways, what's one of your favorite ones? Man, when it really like comes down to it, I've made so many, more than what you can believe. But one of my absolute favorites is the one that I used for my profile picture, and that I made that one it was a lot more spontaneous. And I made it right when I was leaving high school. It was so random, but I had never made anything like it before. And I still have it to this day. I haven't made anything else like it. I've made stuff that's similar, but they don't quite grasp the same. It ain't the same vibe. But I feel like the one I have in my profile picture is what kind of it set the trajectory for me to start posting stuff online. It kind of changed up the timeline, man. Interesting there. Thanks, bro. Changed up the timeline. Became a canon event. A canon event indeed. Ghost and a panda. Nah, I've done wildlife and stuff before, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That ain't really what's going on here. Not wildlife like you would think, at least. Not wildlife like you would think. You're really so talented. Thank you for sharing. I've never seen anything like this before. Yo, thank you, Staria. Or Starla. Appreciate it indubitably. Indubitably indeed. I'm trying to get my guy right. Each of his little petals. I've never seen this emoji. It's so goofy. Yeah, I've never seen that one either. But I'm gonna tell you an emoji that's unmatched. It's that emoji with the little, like, the dead rose. That's genuinely, that's a Hall of Fame emoji right there, bro. I don't really see it as much, but at his height, Ed was on a generational run. And that emoji with that little like the withered rose emoji, that was tough. It's definitely like a point of emphasis. If you just see somebody throw it out there, it just adds to the level of damage. What type of art stylist? I ain't never seen it before. Yeah, that fallen rose emoji. That's a generational emoji. You can't. That's like the ultimate. You don't really throw that out there unless it's like a drastic situation. But in your heart of heart, you know when the time is to use it, bro. You gotta just feel it. In your profile picture, were you trying to replicate something there or just going? No, I was just going. I wasn't. I genuinely, that was more me. I was not replicating anything, if I may ask. No, that was like genuinely my own design. Blinker time, you gotta lock in, Brody. Lock in, lock in. But yeah, man. I'm drawing this man his little go-kart, man. His vehicle. Bro's vehicle. His go-kart. Low key, out of all the games that I've ever played, out of all the games that I have ever played, yo, what's up, your favorite? Just remember you're gifted. God bless you. God bless you too, Tony. Is it raining? No, it's not raining, but what you're hearing is you are hearing like a fireplace ambience. And the point I was gonna make was like low key, Mario Kart is one of the most stressful games that somebody could play, bro. Like there's no reason that Mario Kart should be as stressful as it is. I remember back in the day just grinding on the DS, trying to get all the trophies. Like you get first place in all the races. If you play on a high difficulty, Mario Kart have you stressing about nothing. Like genuinely nothing. For no reason. It's like, dog, I'm really fighting for my life here. And this is just virtual racing. Virtual racing. Hey, it's between that and playing on international servers. That humble me. Thank you for the rose too, Neko. But nah, it's not raining. It is not raining. Indeed, indeed. Mario Kart. Hey, Mario Kart is not for the weak. I always thought I had to use it like a steering wheel. Oh, you talking about his car in general? Thank you for the army too, your favorite. Ah, man, Mario Kart, that ain't for the weak, bro. Mario Kart is not for the weak, genuinely. I done seen stuff get serious. I took a vow to never play Smash Bros ever again. Actually, I take it back. It's not that I'll never play Smash Bros ever again, but you can like catch a vibe for who you playing Smash Bros against, bro. There are some people that sometimes you can like analyze people and just kind of be like, I can tell that you cold at the game. I'm not doing this, bro. We not doing this. Mario Kart made me have real beef with Nintendo characters. Exactly. See, you get it. Yo, like Mario Kart really have you looking at a random obscure character some type of way. It's like, yeah, this is serious. This is some serious business. Some serious business. Beefing with Princess Peach or Waluigi or somebody. I think that like, yo, it was the Mario Kart that came out before the one that just dropped. I think the method was using, I think it was using Wario. I was just looking and there's something about these non-figure drawings. Oh, you talking about the non-linear ones? Yeah, those are. I get a lot of questions about the ones where I don't. Like with these, I'm looking at something that already exists. But with those, it's a lot more me. Like this is my art too, but that's really like the raw stuff. They're like a lot less grounded and stuff you would normally expect to see. But I do appreciate it, man. I get a lot of questions about that though. They'll be like, do I ever draw in final lines? I do, but I normally save those. I normally save those whenever I'm kind of just kicking it, just not really doing anything. I might just kind of be hanging out in my room or where I do these at. And Smash Bros make you want to throw your console. I feel like Smash Bros is the equivalent. Smash Bros is how you really evaluate life. And I've never really been like the type of dude to really play Smash Bros. I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat guy. But in it, like the little times that I would, like I just have you reevaluating life, man. I ain't never really been like a Smash Bros, bro. I gotta finish drawing this man's cap. It's throwing me off, man. His cranium is missing. I knew something was off here. Who you got winning in the NBA Finals, bro? I don't even be watching basketball, bro, at this point. I've been getting like I be getting crazy sports bet ads, though. I don't really keep up with sports, but there has been like somebody has really been trying to like get me to lock in with some type of like, the algorithm has been really trying to get me to lock in with the sports betting. That's Thunder, OKC Thunder. Yeah, I've never really been like a basketball guy, but I've been getting crazy sports betting, gambling ads nonstop. Maybe not so much on here. Yo, thank you for the You're Awesome too, your favorite. Indubitably indeed. I've been getting like spammed with sports bet ads. Like I'm kind of cool on it all, man. I'm cool on it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, you can't really get away from it. You can't really get away from it. It's like in some way, shape, or form, you're gonna be getting hit. Thank you for the lightning bolts and the You're Awesome too, your favorite cousin. Oh, those aren't pictures, those are videos on Hook. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The target audience 16 to 25-year-olds swear betting ads. Yeah, I mean, I get it because it's like brain chemistry. That's whenever people are most compulsive, right? In theory, like they know that's when people are gonna be. Well, I mean, it ain't just. It'll be like I used to watch them videos where it'd be like the Reddit dude. It'd be like a Reddit narration voice, and it'd be a dude talking about like he made like a genuinely life altering decision. Yeah, man, you heard the stories. It'd be dudes be like 35, 45, 50 or something, and they be talking about they gamble their life away. It don't just be young dudes. It be old dudes too. It's a compulsion, It's quite literally a compulsion. It don't just be young dudes. Yo, what's up, Talia? I appreciate the heart me too, Strider. It's everywhere now. It's illegal. Yeah. And it's so crazy because we all just like low-key got casinos in our pockets though. It ain't just young dudes though. They be targeting old dudes too. It's like in different ways. Yo, that's propaganda, bro. We not about to just sit up and act like us young dudes. We ain't the only ones gambling, bro. It ain't just young dudes, bro. It's old dudes too. I done heard too many stories. To be like, I gambled my mortgage in my car. Like, dog, it don't just be young dudes, bro. It don't just be young dudes. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation. It's real. How'd you do this? Bro, you gotta tactically avoid. You gotta avoid the sports bet ads, bro. That's step one. I try to mouth like some BS. That's the magic, bro. That is the magic. But I mean, I just, the ads I've been seeing is crazy. Yo, it's a shy guy. Yeah, dudes. Yeah, man, the casino. I think that's what it's called. Man, I ain't trying to throw shade. I'm recognizing a pattern. And there was propaganda. Dudes be like, that's only the young. Nah, bro, it ain't only the young dudes. That's propaganda. I think that's what they're called. Nah, man, your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are deceiving you. It isn't only gonna be the evil characters that I'm doing on this page either. I was looking to kind of branch out a little bit more, man. I was looking to branch out more. I think it's so crazy because this next character I'm about to draw, I can search him up and I don't even got to specify where he's from, but search engines already know. Regardless of where you search this man up at, search engines already know. For sure. For sure. Now, you should draw Bart Simpson. I've been asked to do him before. I'm not really feeling him right now. I'm not really feeling, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not really feeling that man. Hey, shout out to dude though. Shout out to that man, young Bart. Indeed. Who's next? I had a couple of ideas, but as I was saying, I wanted this one to just kind of be more not who you would expect. I mean, I'm doing characters from the Mario world, but I'm not really trying to just do like the main rotation. I don't want to do Luigi or Mario necessarily. I'm kind of going about this the same way I do for my Naruto pages. I do a lot of Naruto drawings themselves, but I'm not really that interested in doing the main lineup of who you would expect to see. Kind of like the Charizard analogy, man. The Charizard phenomena. Hey man, it's one or the other. Who knows? I wasn't expecting to see like y'all kind of. I mean, I draw a lot of Pokemon. Yo, hit this dude, bro. I'm cool. Yeah, main character is pretty basic and everybody does it. Well, I mean, there's a time and place for it. I'm gonna put it like that. Sometimes I'm cool with it, but I never want these to become just the exact same copy paste page over and over. Even if I draw the same characters, I try to change up their posturing and positioning. I might have like concepts that are repeated, but they don't need to be the exact same picture over and over again. You think this one is Koopa? I say, that's a good guess. That is a good guess. You drawing the pink dinosaur dude with the big mouth? No, I'm gonna be honest with you, not right now. I'm not gonna lie, that dude or she looked like she looks like a Sonic character. I don't know why I thought she was in Sonic for a second. The pink dinosaur lady. She looked like she could be in the Sonic world. Mr. Krabs. Nah, Mr. Krabs would have made more sense. I did a SpongeBob page not that long ago. Like a couple nights back, man. I drew the health inspector. I drew SpongeBob when he was sitting down in the deep sea. Like the deep sea. He lives in the ocean, but he was in the deep sea with his little balloon. He was like with his glove hat. That's what I was really doing. I was like genuinely drawing different scenes from SpongeBob. I like the older atmosphere of the older episodes. I speak on that a lot, but I always be trying to like, that's a point I try to come back to a lot. The pink dinosaur dude, nah, it's not the pink dinosaur dude. I was saying that the pink dinosaur dude looked like she belonged in Sonic, like she belongs in the Sonic world. I'm back again. I'm still holding on to the message in the bottle. The message in the bottle, you say? That is definitely interesting. We were just talking about the deep sea too. It's crazy. The deep sea, but I was talking like genuinely doing SpongeBob drawings. I did them a couple nights ago. But that's one of many requests that I've kind of like promised. It might end up on the back burner. If I go back to the theme though, I'll for sure try to remember when and if. I'll try to remember at least. I'll be all over the place themes wise. Some days I might be doing like some realism. Some days I might just kind of like branch away and do something the complete opposite. And I say realism loosely because it's never like where it's just one of one. I tend to be am I the only one that's hearing noise in my head? No. You're hearing like an ambience I got on in the background. It isn't like just completely off of the dome. You ever do Sanrio characters? No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what that is. Sanrio? Is that like a game or something? Yoshi? Nah, this is not Yoshi. Even though it looks like Yoshi. His face structure, it does look like Yoshi's. His snout is more like rounded. Sanrio is like Hello Kitty. Now I ain't done Sanrio before, but what I have done, it's been a while. I've drawn Hello Kitty before. I drew her with Mickey Mouse. That was like an ancient page. I put her, Mickey Mouse, and it was that dude Bluey. It was Bluey. Yeah, man. I drew Mickey Mouse, Bluey, and Hello Kitty. I know it's a crazy combination, but yeah, man, that's where I was at. It's been a long time though. It's a couple of themes, a couple of characters that do Bluey. Nah, it's I don't even know how to address him. I was hearing the Yoshi noise. Nah, you over here, you hearing like his Mario Kart noise. Yeah, I drew him though. I had one night where I was just drawing random cartoon characters people were throwing at me, and somebody threw out Bluey. I was like, cool. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, you already know. That dude Bluey. Indubitably, indeed. You already know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where Bluey is from, but Bluey, he got motion. Did he? Nah, I said Bluey. Bluey. Like Bluey. The cartoon dude. Bluey. Gotta clear any confusion, bro. I know that the muffled. Oh, Diddy Kong. I've drawn bro too. Bluey's from the cartoon Bluey. That makes sense. Bluey is just Bluey. That's all you need to know. I mean, I didn't do like a deep dive on the man. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said, "Yo, can you do Bluey?" And I said, "You know what? For the love of the game, sure. For the love of the game, Absolutely. I don't really do pages like that no more though. Where I'll make it more random, or I take it back. It'll be more just on the rare occasion. It'll be more on the rare occasion, every blue moon or so. Draw the ghost next. I gotta see. I'm not gonna promise it. I'm not gonna promise it at all. I kind of gotta just see where. I gotta see where the page goes. Bluey is the definition of Bluey. Trust me. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but it's so crazy because the name Bluey. I know Bluey. He's like a little character dude, but he remind me of that other dude, Blue's Clues. Like we got all these blue characters, Bluey, Blue's Clues, and there's that other dude. I don't know what his name is, but he's blue and he's like a horror character, and he got long arms and he got like his mouth is red. Somebody asked me to draw bro too. I kind of like moved away from the horror theme stuff. And Bluey's mom is Banjo. Bluey and Blue are both girls. Hey, that's tough. I didn't even know. That's tough, indubitably. You learn something new every day. What about that one dude? I don't know his name. He's the horror character. He's from some new game. Sonic is blue. Yo, Sonic too. That's crazy. I remember seeing Blue's Clues. That's crazy. What about y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't know his name. He's like a little like creature. He's an animated character. He's from a scary game. He's blue. He's tall. His mouth is red. And it's like a horror creature or something. Somebody in here knows what I'm talking about. Somebody there gotta be somebody in here that knows. Huggy Wuggy, that's what he is. That's exactly what it is. Huggy Wuggy. We were talking about blue characters. Hugging Wuggy. That's another person somebody asked me to do a minute ago. It's like, I mean, I've done a lot, but it's a couple of themes where it's kind of like slipped under the radar, even for me. We were just talking about blue characters without emotion. And Huggy Wuggy, Bluey, and Blue's Clues came up. Just characters with blue motion. Blue characters with blue motion. That's where we was going at with this. When we're looking to do horror characters flat out. Bro, it's only been a couple of minutes. How? Bro, you broke the first step. That is the first step. You cannot blink, because the moment you blink, and even though it feels like it's been a few minutes, it's been a cool little second. It's been a cool little second. The moment you blink, you might miss the movie, the show. Couple of you missed the time skip. You missed the whole time skip. Now we're talking about characters with blue motion. Blue motion. Like you never really know where these are gonna go, or where like the themes might end up. I think that's the interesting part of the live sessions. You can somewhat predict it. I got it. I can't blink, so we're good. See, you're finally seeing what's going on here. You can't blink. You can't blink now. You're manually breathing too. You're manually blinking, manually breathing. This is gonna be an interesting session, man. It's gonna be an interesting session. That's what we doing. Yo, what's up, Ash? Met the cloud camera turtle. The cloud camera turtle. Oh, you talking about the little dude holding the tape recorder? How you talking about? I was like, wait a minute. I forgot about Buddy. I think his name was like Lakota or something, or the Hot Sun. How you talking about? I know exactly what you're talking about. I like that idea though, because I'm trying to do people that you wouldn't normally expect to see. I've done the ghost a lot. I like that idea a lot. He be catching everything on tape. Everything. He was caught in 4K before caught in 4K was a thing for real. The Hot Sun. What is his talent called? Lakitu. That's what it is. Lakitu. I thought his name was Lakota. Hey. Anyways, I'm not a rookie. I'm just, I'm blagging, buffering, having technical difficulties, man. Lagging and buffering happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. As I just layer in this man his shoes. Lakitu, Lakota. Lakota sound like a drink or something. LaCroix. I've seen like LaCroix, but I've never had LaCroix myself. One thing that's more popular than what y'all realize is energy drinks. I didn't realize people drink energy drinks the way that they do. I've always been more of a pop person. Rosalina's a blue character with motion. I agree. She got them little star people that be around her at all times. The star characters. The angry rock slammers. I like talking about. I drew some of the. I drew some of them from Mario 64. I'm leaning more towards LaCroix is horrible. I can believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I've never really had it myself. But people be ordering it like crazy at my job. Ordering it. Ain't no way you come on 40 pages. Artist fire though. I appreciate it. Appreciate it indubitably. Indeed. The world is small. The angry bullet. Nah, this is not the angry bullet. The world is small. Small than you can believe. Bullet Bill. No. I wasn't really trying to like. I've done some of the like the people you would expect to see. I've done, but I've tried to. It's a paratrooper. Nah. Yoshi. Nah, not quite. Now we depot him. What does that mean? What does that mean? I need you to like. You gotta give me like a stat breakdown, bro. What does that mean? Now we doing Mario? No, not quite. Not in the way that you would think, at least. Not in the way that you would think, at least. I'm thinking that once I get done with Dude, I think I'm gonna move on to like, I got another theme in mind. Once I get done with Dude and just the whole page in general. Sometimes you gotta cross them up. I'm here for it. I've had some of these. Where the theme will be all over the place. It will be all over the place. And the eel dude. Oh, nah. Not on here. Not on here. I'm leaning more towards the Lakitu dude. I keep wanting to call bro LaCroix, but his name is not LaCroix. You draw so well. Thank you. I keep wanting to say first I wanted to say Lakota, then I wanted to say LaCroix, but it's definitely not dude's name. It's close enough. LaCroix is the drink. People be fiending for them energy drinks though. I thought I was kind of crazy for drinking pop, but nah. Energy drinks? That's a whole choke. That's like the gambling. If it's not energy drinks, it's gambling. That's really what's going on. That's really what is going on. Yo, thank you too, Annabelle. I've had 5 today. That's light work. 5 only? I'm just playing. Yo, 5 is interesting. And I be saying that. You think you draw Princess Peach? I've done her before, but I don't want to put her or Mario or Luigi. I'm trying to do people that you wouldn't expect. People that you would normally just see out there just on a page like this. I had some more characters in mind. Skeleton Yoshi. Even dude. I think y'all talking about this man right here. This young character. This ain't dude. Young dude, bro. You think you could draw a Toad? Maybe. I don't know why I censored you. I don't know why it censored you. Yep. How did you know you can do this? It's magic, man. Magic and training with Master Oogway. What happened to Yoshi? He just, nothing really happened to him. That's not Yoshi. You could draw. Nah, I'm not drawing no glizzy, bro. I don't know why you said that. Try to take a time bomb. Everybody not drawing glizzies, bro. Are you not drawing a Koopa Paratrooper? Nah, this is not what you think it is. Blue Yoshi. Are you ambidextrous to teach myself? I'm more of a righty, but I can like write with both. I took advantage of the fact that I could write with the two. That was like where this came from. Okay, good. I thought something bad happened to bro, and I hadn't heard. Nah, Yoshi's alright. Yoshi got plot armor. He's like Sasuke, but he got more motion. I would say. When is the face reveal? Sooner than you can believe. Sooner than you can believe. Lock in, gang. Tell them. Tell the people in the back, bruh. Lock in. Light Yagami. What you trying to end up in the Death Note? Is that what you saying? We about to volunteer that man as a tribute, kind of like how they was doing in the Hunger Game movies. Draw the hot sun. We volunteering, bro. Can you draw skeleton Bowser? Nah. He got plot armor. Nah. We volunteer. Hey yo, since IDK pitched the idea of Light Yagami, we gonna put bro in the Death Note first. This just as like a little. You gotta just test it out. You gotta see if it works. I'm gonna go now. I say, dude. This is not dude. Take it easy, man. For sure. I'm like Yagami. That ain't gonna save you from the ending, bro. The outcome. We gonna put you in the Death Note first. We putting you in. We volunteering you as a tribute. Kind of like exactly like the Hunger Game movie. Yo, wasn't Katniss from like District 12 or something? I'm gonna relieve myself. You about to get out of here, man. Jason, you're done for it. Hey, not if I put you in there first, bro. Not if I put you in there first. This is a last man standing, bro. You're cooked. The game ain't even began. The Hunger Games is over with. I don't think I would have ever end up in the Hunger Games though. I would have been cooked from the get-go. Been cooked from the get-go. Honestly. From the get-go. I got the note in my hand. It don't even matter. It ain't enough. That ain't enough. District 9 Hunger Games crossover. Yeah, I'm saying if it hits the fan and it turns into the Hunger Games, he volunteering bro first. That's tribute. IDK Hunger Games to Death Note. So that's a dangerous combination. Is that where Katniss is from? District 9? I don't know why I thought she was District 12. I'm gonna go now. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, Annabelle. Is it not Blue Yoshi? Nah, this is not Yoshi. This one is not Yoshi. This one is not that man Yosh. Indeed. Draw the superstar. I don't know his name, but I can't think about it. Nah, you can, bro. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock all the way in, man. Lock in, indeed. I'm gonna like shape his face in more. Is the shell red? Nah, kinda, sort of, but not really. Wing shell before pictures. Kinda, sort of, but not really. Not. What is that burning sound? Nah, it's just the sound of everything in the background burning, bro. I threw some pictures in there. Had to get rid of some stuff. They be asking me what I do with my old books, and that's where they be going. That's how I keep the fire going. Laughter? Laughter. Why did you do it out there like it was like a never? Why'd you like you didn't vocalize it, but you typed it out? Like, what does that mean? All right. Anyways. Lakitu. It's a paratrooper Koopa. Nah. That's just my house burning down, no worries. Nah, ain't nothing on fire except for the old sketchbooks, bro. Gotta burn. That is a Koopa paratrooper. Nah. Yeah, I don't know how many times we about to keep going. We about to keep doing this. Going back and forth, man. I'm telling y'all. What it is and what it is not. We're talking in circles here, bro. We are talking in circles. Why do you say nah? That's what that literally is. Nah. Your eyes are clearly deceiving you, bro. Gotta lock in. I think that the best place to do this is right here. Yeah, not bad. You're not ready for what this next one's gonna be. Some of y'all snoozing, some of y'all sleep. People ain't awake. What's going on here, man? What's really going on here? What is really going on here? If you Google it, it shows the exact flying. All right, bro. Yoshi, what are you doing, bro? No Google and no Chat GPT. You over cheating. Allegedly, is what I would say if you were right, okay? What are you doing, bro? Yoshi, that clearly is not a Koopa, man. I don't know why you're playing these. I Googled it. Y'all were cheating. It's clearly not what it looks like, man. Good evening, yo. What's up, crazy? Koopa Paratrooper, clearly. Y'all over here, I don't even know what y'all got going on, man. Y'all over here bending reality. Thank you for the heart, me too, crazy. Not gonna lie, I Googled it too. Dang, man, is everybody consulting with Google? Is what I listen. I mean, listen, it's not what it looks like anyway, right? But what up, yo? What's up, Fatal? Fatal Fields. Always Google. Nah, y'all getting some AI results. That ain't even the real deal, man. No more, at least. Google and the Chat GPT. No, sir. You make me question my Mario knowledge, so I gotta ask Google. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was just playing. I looked after you said it's not. I'm a huge fan of Mario games. I don't even have Chat GPT. GBT. Like the pen work, fam. I just pulled up. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it indeed, man. Indubitably. Indubitably. That's why I be going by Yoshi. Yosh. That's Mario himself. Bro, man, y'all ever heard using Google and consulting with the source material? Still burning the old drawings in the back, huh? Yeah, it's more than you can believe, bro. I gotta keep this fire going. Give him the traffic light. I don't think I'm gonna give him the traffic light, not this time around. I had something else I wanted to give to, bro. Something else. It ain't gonna be what you expect. It is not gonna be what you expect. We found the infinite fire. Nah, man, I gotta light this nether portal, bro. We gotta get done. That's what we're really doing. I plan to go to the nether this episode, man. That's what's really going on. A selfie stick. I just trying to get some netherite. The tree guy that sound like Danny DeVito. I'm just trying to farm some diamonds. What are you getting in the nether? Hopefully some wither skulls, man. Hopefully some wither skulls if everything goes right. I be like, it's so funny, man, because we always be coming back to Minecraft. I'm at this weird point where I be wanting to play Minecraft, but I can't bring myself to actually play Minecraft, bro. I don't know if it's because I done played it too much or what. People like, man, I played for like 2 weeks. I can't even do it no more, man. Like I don't know. I played a lot of Minecraft though, especially over the lockdown. I changed up, man. Times that changed. Farming some netherite. You've matured. I've changed, bro. Minecraft is generational. I might watch somebody else play, but dog, I ain't gonna lie. Once you step through, I'm sorry, Minecraft ain't it, bro. What games you be playing, bro? What games? bro, you better not like disrespect Minecraft and say you be playing games like I don't even know. I can't even think of nothing immediately. FPS is the only way to go. I got into a little bit of Warzone 1.0. But Warzone is so crazy playing Sonic. Warzone is I play like Warzone 1.0. If I have to hear "Hey, what's good with you" one more time before I see the finished piece of art, oh nah, you gotta. It's a part of the pool. What can you do when you draw with the one? I mean, something similar. It won't really look as detailed or layered, but something close, man. Something close. In all essence, though, just a big fan of the Mario universe. Favorite characters: Yoshi. What's your favorite? Probably Drawbones. I'm playing whatever game you love, feel me? Oh, nah. Let's say we not about to slander Minecraft and then be talking about like, I'm like, what you be playing, like Roblox, bro? Roblox. I've always been a Minecraft dude. Whenever I would play, I can't Drawbones. So we not about to slander Minecraft. Even though I don't really play it too much myself no more, bro. We can't. We gotta stay grounded and we gotta stay rational, bro. So it's interesting. Give you a follow, I appreciate it, dog. I like Drawbones and Toad. I got like a million favorites. Was there a telemarketer on the Mario universe? Probably. They probably got call centers in the Mario world. That's how Bowser like keeps his ships afloat. That's how he be paying for all the gas his flying boats be using. You ever do One Piece? Very rarely. It's just too much build for me. I need to buy in video games. So you be sliding around doing the Omni movement on COD, sending people to the lobby, man. Sending people to the lobby. Love the Google Doodle. Have you done Kirby? No. Yeah, COD is. You gotta like low key. You gotta just. COD is just COD, man. So fire, thank you. Dueling penmanship, you already know. You gotta low key dedicate your life to COD, bro. I don't mess with COD either. I can. You know what? I respect that. I ain't played COD in a minute myself, man. COD is not for the weak, bro. I was all on at Warzone 1.0 though. At a point, I turned a new leaf. I turned a new leaf, man. Not no more. Warzone 1.0 was alright. I can't really say too much for the new ones. I ain't really been in them myself. It'd be different if I played it more frequently or something, but who knows, dude? Who knows? Too many hackers and changes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know how bad it really was. I didn't know people was hacking like that. People really be on there hacking. I'm just like, dog, I'm just trying to play and not dedicate my life to the game. People got like weird controllers that give them aimbot, but it's not detected. Like, I'm like, dude, CS is the way to go. Like CS:GO, you be playing CS:GO? I ain't heard CS:GO in a minute, bro. I knew somebody that would like train their aim playing CS:GO. Blue, anybody named Blue and Black? Wait, what do you mean? I've used Blue and Black before. If that's what you're asking. I remember dudes were like playing CS:GO. I think CS:GO was ancient. CS:GO was old, bro. It'd be OGs on there. Not OGs per se, but older gamers. OG is crazy. If you like, people would really be. Yeah, bro, COD straight far from their roots. They try to replicate the Fortnite formula, man. They try and get a piece of that Fortnite pie. I think Fortnite. I love Fortnite like for what it was, but I think it changed gaming for the better and for the worse. Do Charge and Chuck next. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what that is. Show me how to shade. You shade through doing. You get better the more that you do. I think Fortnite, like the Fortnite effect, the Battle Pass formula, that was terrible for gaming. Terrible. Shows how to fade. You get better. Like I'm telling you, the secret, like the sauce is doing. You get better through doing. I don't got like a secret. Not that I'm like consciously aware of, at least. Would you ever do a tat? Maybe under the right circumstance, but usually, probably not. Not normally. Not normally. Let me get this man on the hook. Let me get this man on the hook. He's coming through. He's coming through. Indubitably. Show something big and simple like a big heart. Touche, black and blue. No, not right now. I have like a lot of designs that are up, like on my page though. Like stuff that's just more. It's more simplistic, I guess you could say. I got like a lot of time lapses up, man. A lot of time lapses. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. Sure, a lot of people would. What, with like a tat? I don't know. You know, you weren't the first to ask me to do some tats, man. I gotta see. I'm doubting it, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds? I don't see myself doing tats, but man, nothing at this point is impossible in the timeline, bro. Nothing is just all the way out of the realm of possibility. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Who knows? How the other one I was gone? He's gone completely, bro. I turned a new leaf. Turn a new leaf. If I can get my ex back, flip a coin, bro. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Sorry from Moon Black, show us. No. Guess who it is? Yo, what's up, Charlotte? The other drawing? No. I refuse to go back, bro. Why are you demanding blue and black? I've used that combination before, but not in my lives. You said Charlotte who? Nah, you doing this two-step verification again. Two-step verification. I'm very impressed and amazed. Two-step verification from the Pennywise. Very impressed and amazed. Thank you. Two-step verification. Do I be selling these? Yeah. If you are interested, DM me. Two-step verification. Because some stuff is basic. I know, why are you adamant? Why are you adamant on this combination? Listen, I'm an OG, bro. We got to keep it real. Yeah. That little 1-2 step. Yeah, look. I got to slide a slider and prove I'm not an Android. Like, at this point, dog, AI is going to figure out how to do this. You say what's good with y'all? Nah. Absolutely not. Listen, man, I turned a new leaf. I done switched up now, man. I'm drawing clouds in the sky now. I'm doing National Geographic stuff now. A robot in the basement is probably doing this. OMG. Nah, you ain't gotta call me you don't gotta call me a clanker with a suppressor on it, bro. That's doing too much. So for real, we gotta do a Pennywise again or spiders maybe. It's been a while. It's been a while, but I gotta see. Not a clanker. Nah, that's what I'm saying. You over here throwing that word around. The AI trying to steal my job, so I gotta take the AI's job. I studied the art of being a printer, man. Drawing simple, beautiful lady. It's that simple. Like I said before, I've done before, man, but it's not right now. Indubitably, indeed. Indubitably, indeed. Dog, if you want to see something that's more specific, I got so many time lapses that are up. I'm not changing the vibe of like just out of nowhere. Not right now, at least. Not right now. There is a time and place. Just not now. Not right now. Now, what I was really trying to make sure is that I didn't overlap the two. Did not want there to be any overlap at all. cloud in the sky. The color so relaxed. For sure. For sure, for sure. Most definitely. For sure, for sure. AI, I'm over getting accused of being an AI, not a clanker. AI allegations. AI nonsense. We got Light Yagami coming through. Let me just make this more. What's going on here? Do I be selling these? Alright then. Absolutely did not do that. Nah, it's over with, bro. Damage is already done. It's AI Claker. Alright then. Do I be okay, you listen, before I get distracted again, do I be selling these? Of course. If you are interested in buying DM me. DM me, my friend. I'll try to get back with you. I've been getting like a lot of I've been getting a lot more messages from bots. So if there's some of y'all that might have genuinely messaged me and I probably have not seen it because I've kind of been getting flooded with like actual bots. Actual bots, like genuine androids. Genuine androids. Or at least they be typing like androids. He said beep, nah man, like genuine bots. I be trying to sift through and figure out who's real versus who isn't, because it'd be like a million. It's more bots than you would think. What is he fighting for? He's fighting for a race. He's fighting for displaying maybe some feet, and I'm not drawing no feet, dog. I'm not drawing no feet, Gio. I'm not that type of streamer. Not drawing no feet. Gotta be clear, man. Not fishing for no feet. Not drawing in. I'm still waiting on the tutorial, dog. Man, I done promised that tutorial a minute ago. It'll be sooner than you can believe. Even though I said that a minute ago. A treasure chest. I promise. That was a minute ago. Think it's something different. I promised that tutorial. That was like, soon, bro, soon, dude. I gotta keep it like ambiguous like that though, because like I said, I don't want it to be. It gotta be right whenever I do roll out a tutorial. That's all. Soon, just like everything else. It'll be sooner than later, man. Sooner than later. I got a lot on the line, man. I got a lot that's coming together. More than you can believe. It's a box. Not quite a box. Not at all, man. Not at all. This is gonna be a challenge shading this part in. This is where it's gonna slow down a little bit. Viltrumite lifespan later soon, I promise. How long do Viltrumites even I don't even know what that is, bro. What does that even mean? A Viltrumite? A Viltrumite. Wait, a Viltrumite. I don't even know what that means. I take probably like a century. Give me like a cool business century. You know, a couple of business days, a couple of business years, a couple of decades or two. You know, man. Look, bro, it'll be before you know it. Just don't blink, okay? Don't blink. I'm loyal to Viltrum. What is he fishing for? He's here. You never watched Invincible? Nah, I've been told about it though. I really be in my cave, yo. Which be in my cave. Multitasking while doing this is crazy. Thank you. Viltrumite. You hitting me with like lore. That sounds like some serious business, bro. Some serious business. Even though I'm over here writing more on my left than I am with the right. Just bear with me though. Mario Kart? Yeah, it is Mario Kart. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. They live for thousands of years. Bro, look, thousands of years. Whether it's now... Listen, man, some physicists... Or maybe I said that wrong. Listen, everything is happening all at one time, bro. Now, the future is now, and everything is... Hey, however that works. I seen some like quantum reality, bro, explaining quantum physics. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even halfway understand that stuff, but everything is now. Everything. Unlocked a new ability, for sure. Dog, if I figure out quantum physics is over, what will you have in 500 years? Probably some bones, some smooth bones, probably. Maybe. Some smooth bones. You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. Are we talking about quantum mechanics now? Kinda. Like a very limited. I seen some quantum physics, bro, talking about quantum reality, and I just, you know, whatever that means. Whatever that means. I think I probably like. I think that there's a reason why people. You gotta be built a certain way to pursue knowing stuff like that. You can't just stay normal. Like there's a level, like you gotta like leave normalcy behind. What does that mean? It just means what it means. If you choose to pursue and read up too much on quantum mechanics, bro, nothing. You can't just ever just go back to just being. Nah, for real, you deep in it? Nah, I'm not deep in it at all. I'm not deep in it at all. The timeline is messed up. I need to jump to another one. Hey, well, if you figure out how to jump timelines, you might need to tell me something. I'm not saying. I don't know. There's infinite possibilities though. That's what I know. There's infinite possibilities, and everything down to the way that we think, it messes with reality. But there's no set in stone reality. And that's where stuff is just, it doesn't make sense. Everything that we think, it controls the reality around us in some abstract way. Now, can I explain that? No. I'm not like a physicist, bro. Like, it's too deep for the brain to... Yeah, it is. It is too deep for the brain to process, bro. It's over. Jason, I'm too out for this. Nah. It's over with, bro. It's over with. We don't got to go too out. We don't got to go too far off the deep end, though. We can kind of keep it just... We can stay on the surface, because like I said, I don't have to understand none of that stuff, man. It's over. Stuff don't be making sense. And even if I did, I think I prefer to just, just kind of get out the way, man. I don't want to disillusion anybody. There's nothing like involuntary disillusionment, bro. Yo, what's up, cold-hearted? What's good indeed, man. If I figure out some quantum mechanics stuff though, I'll be quiet. I see what, man, all them scientists people going, they over here disappearing and stuff, bro. I'm cool. If I really did understand reality, chill, just eat their Doritos in 3D and relax. Nah, for real though. If I did really I would be so low key. You can pay me to be one of them scientist people, bro. What you mean? Like, I discovered something. No, you didn't. You're cooked. It's over with, bro. I would never. Not me, coach. Not me. Not me at all. You believe in conspiracy theories? Of course not. That's bogus. Of course not. To me, conspiracy theorist? No, absolutely not. I don't believe in anything. Absolutely not. No conspiracy over here, bro. Why? Because absolutely not. I don't believe in any conspiracy theories. No quantum reality. Nothing. It's fake news, bruh. Fake news. Clearly. Allegedly. Because he's him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him, tell him, tell him. Why is he lying? Me lying? Y'all are just being irrational. Y'all are just being irrational. Completely. Hey, man. Me, conspiracy? Absolutely not, bruh. I'm as surface level gets, brother. Goodness. I can't even believe you could even consider asking me if me, conspiracy theorist? Never. Ever. It do sound like you lying. Come on, brother. Me on something. I'm on nothing. I've not been on anything. Final LARP. You're a LARPer, bruh. Dude, you are a LARPer. Do you think 9/11 was an inside job? Do I think that 9/11 was an draw a glizzy? Nah, I'm not drawing no glizzy. I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Me, it sounds like you're just a conspiracy theorist, bro. You're just a conspiracy theorist. It's 9/11 inside job. You're just a conspiracy. Glizzies all day. No. We're not drawing glizzies, pal. Not drawing glizzies. We're not drawing glizzies. One thing at a time. For sure not drawing glizzies, though. But yeah, man, I don't really be dabbling too much in the conspiracy. Me, one glizzy at a time. All right, Enrico. All right. Whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever floats your boat. You and your glizzies and your conspiracy theories. I don't know what's gotten a hold of these people. Glizzy for the one time. So that's more for you. That's more for you and Enrico, bro. Cold-hearted and Enrico and Clouds. What's wrong with the youth? Facts. What is wrong? What is wrong with the youth? Indulging in these AI activities. You got the clankers, they're among us. And he's camping cams. He's camping the cams. You gotta get bruh gone. Gotta get bruh all the way gone. Chill out, Unc. All right, dude. You ain't gotta throw out. Listen, man. There was a little bit. The intention behind that word, Unc, you just threw at me, bro. There was something going on there. What's up with you, man? What's going on there? It's not that deep. It is that deep, pal. I got a vault cam on you. I don't even know what that means, but you got it. Draw King Kong? Nah, not right now. People have asked me about him and Godzilla, though. I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling dude. I've always been more of a Godzilla, bro. But I haven't really done Godzilla recently. Or in a minute. A long minute. Yo, what's up, Sierra? Godzilla is like vintage. That's like vintage at this point on this page. Let's see them puppies barking. What does that mean? What about a glizzy? Didn't draw Diddy Kong. Last time I drew, bro, I drew him with Donkey Kong. I ain't really trying to draw them right now. I ain't really trying to. I'm not really feeling them right now. I'm not really feeling that direction. I'm gonna do like a rough little shade, and then I'm gonna move on from Lakitu. Move on from bro. So I'm saying I know I see through that genjutsu you got going on. Yoshi and Toad. We're talking about some draw Diddy without the Kong. All right, bro. All right. I'm not drawing the diddler. I think I'm cool on that, man. I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. How do you read while drawing? That's the magic, bro. That's the magic in the operation. That is the magic question of all questions. I got I got the Meridius beacon in front of me. I got like an ancient stone tablet. Are you freestyling? No. Pre-recorded. All right, pal. All right, man. It's not pre-recorded. Universal alignment. Universe. You see in the vision. Clanker. Tell him. Is what I would say if that was the right answer. Face reveal. Sooner than later. Sooner than later. And bro trying to get me put on a freaking hit list. It was not 11 inside job. Yo, I didn't even get to formally address that question. Trying to that was a see. That man was that was somebody. That was a federal question. That was a setup question. Draw SpongeBob. I have before, but not right now. Why am I getting caught up? Because I guess it's gonna be soon. Man, you were wrong place, wrong time, bro. Caught that man a clanker, bruh. I couldn't have said it better myself. He's an android. A droid. Not NPC. NPC is phased out. NPC is phased out. You said soon about 4 weeks ago. You, believe it or not, man, the way time moves. Basically, the point I'm trying to make, you be lying. Bro, I'm not lying. I'm just prolonging the inevitable. It's not a long time. The cool thing about soon is ambiguous, right? Soon is relative. We were talking about theories of time and all that. It's all relative, bro. 4 weeks is a long time to you. 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 hours, 4 minutes. It's all the same. A whole month ago for the tut, what does that mean? 4 minutes ago. What does that mean? What does your soon mean? My soon means sooner than later. I think that's the beauty of it all, bro. You can't really put a timestamp on some things. You gotta just let stuff happen. Can I see the full thing? No, not yet. Not yet. So like tonight, right? As I was saying before, bro, you gotta just when the time is right. All right, is this drawn from a cartoon? These are all characters from a game called. Well, I mean, it's like the Mario world. I'm drawing Mario characters, but I draw Mario himself. I'm gonna give the rose. If you do, I will appreciate that, my friend. You got it, bro. Soon is an abstract concept, man. Is there a fireplace or are you cooking bacon? Everything is cooking. Everything is cooking. Soon. Soon. He's drawing fire. Indeed. Galaxy 4 face reveal? No. As I said before, bro, I'm gonna do one, bro. In due time, everything is cooking. Tell him again. Trying to bribe me, bro. Trying to bribe me with your roses and your galaxies. I had somebody trying to bribe me to eat a piece of paper. He said, bro, I gifted a rose. Did you see? Indubitably. Bro, you trying to bribe me, man. I had somebody trying to bribe me into eating a piece. They said, bro, will you eat a piece of paper? Wait, ice cream pieces of paper are for free. Wait, I've eaten pieces of paper for free? Can I just ask you why one would do that, or you just doing it for the love of the game? You just experimented. Elementary. That makes sense. I don't think I've never really been like I've never really ate like a paper or anything like that. Paper is kind of crazy. It tasted good. Paper is good. Yeah. Well, Or whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat, G. You should try it. I think, you know what, man? It's more paper for you, bro. You can get as much paper as you want. I'm cool. I'm cool, dog. I'm cool on that. They bought it out. I'm serious. Bought it out. It's crazy. God, it tastes so good. Maybe y'all onto something I'm not. I think I'm cool. What you're doing is very smart, but very dangerous. What, eat paper? I've never really been like a paper eating bro, but as I was saying before, man, whatever floats your boat, G. Whatever floats your boat. I watched a kid eat half a milk carton in 6th grade. Dude must have been feral. That's I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some crazy things in my time, bro, but he was feral. That dude, you know, like the feral ghouls from Fallout, the zombie people. He was feral. Can I prove it? No. There was something going on with bro, though. I can't. You know how they be like, there were never no signs. Pharaoh is crazy. He was Pharaoh, bro. Hey, sometimes he be like, we never knew it. We never seen any signs. And meanwhile, Johnny was eating milk cartons. Something's going on with Johnny, bro. Check up on little Johnny. Check up on that man. I had a friend snatched by a plastic bag with goldfish and ate half the bag. Draw a thumb spy. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You gotta keep an eye on, bro. Died. But that'd be real though. Like, there never were any signs. Nah, there were definitely signs. I'm gonna shade the letters in a little bit more. Yo, what's up, Manny? I'm gonna do a little bit of shading over his letters. A little bit. It's too many old people. I'm not Manny. Monty? Is that right? Too many old people is crazy. I got you. I'm gonna go watch Clash streams. I'll be drawing glizzies. Clash is crazy. Clash? Yo, Clash of Clans or Clash, that's how you pronounce it? I got the same nickname. That makes sense. Clash Royale, you ambidextrous? Yeah. But Clash of Clans is primitive at this point. I remember when Clash of Clans first dropped. That's tough. I know that back when I used to play, it's been years and years and years. The Witch was the method. The Witch was the method. Bro, it's OG. Yeah, you're Unc. No, you're Unc, bro. I got the same nickname too. You know, you can't be throwing around that Unc slur so loosely around here, bro. Unc and androids. It's a whole lot going on here. I was 4 when Clash dropped. Yeah, you just spawned in, bro. You missed it all. You missed it all. Can I buy this? DM me. DM me. I was 4. I do appreciate it too, Monty. I think I was 8 when it dropped. When did it drop? When did Clash Royale drop? What the freak? I was 4? I was 8. What? When did Clash Royale drop? Brother. Oh, it dropped in 2016. In 2016, I was like 12. Some new gen people. Y'all Unc. 2012, we talking about Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans. I was like, when Clash of Clans dropped, I was like 8. But Clash of Clans is different, man. I don't know. Clash Royale came out in 2016. That is crazy. 17 is fresh spawn. Yeah. What? Brother, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Age reveal. It'll be sooner than later. I don't want to turn 18, Unc. Yeah, it's coming for you, bruh. It's coming for you fast. It's off of that comment alone. It's going to accelerate like a train coming at you full speed ahead. Finna return to the physical realm once more, peace gang. I take it easy, Harmony. Return to the physical realm. You would let you like you with the astral plane. What's going on here? Are you like 25 to 40? Nah, nah. 25 to 40. Nah, I'm 21, man. How did you get 25 to 40, bro? I just said I was like 12 in 2016. Bro, I was 12 in 20. That's crazy. Bro, you spiritually aging me up, man. Slow down. Spiritually, you adding like an unnecessary time jump in my numbers here, bro. Your numbers ain't adding up because you're unk. All right, Ace. The numbers thing. Listen, we gotta slow down, bro. That unk slur got spiritual. Every time that unk slur pop up in the chat, I just feel my HP going down a little bit. It's like ticking for storm damage. I feel my HP bar depleting every time I see that. We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Yam? Hey, yo, Unc is 22. Not even. I'm 21. Why you spamming yams? What you got going on, bro? What's going on? Do you use one color more than the other one? It depends. Usually, I lean more towards the blue, but it depends on whatever I'm trying to do. Depends on what I'm trying to do. What tells you what to do first, your art, brain, or your hands? I don't even like think about it in terms of logic, where I just look at a picture and I do my best to bring it together. I don't like logically think, all right, blue pen, right pen, left pen, right pen. I kind of get like a feel for it. The more you do, the more sense it makes. It only becomes challenging whenever you start like overthinking about your movements. It's kind of like whenever you're walking, bro. You don't think like, all right, I'm going to put my foot down, left leg raise, right leg forward. Like, you know what I mean? You just do. Does blue always right on the left? Unc, you have or thanks, bro. It's been cool having you be going live. I usually go like every night, usually. If not every night, every other night. I treat this like kind of like I don't you can't like logically. Sometimes you gotta just do though. You don't think right. You don't be manually breathing, bro. Do a flip. Nah, that's not my domain, bro. That is not my domain. That is not my domain. This is Unc's 9 to 5. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But you still young. Unc. You just had to go with the flow. Exactly. You just had to throw in the 6'7", huh? You couldn't resist yourself. There had to be something that really tied you. You had to really just kind of give some little piece. My bad, bro. You just had to throw in the 6'7", huh? You couldn't resist. You cannot resist the 6'7" virus. The 6'7" mind virus. I remember like whenever I first started streaming her, I didn't know what that meant. I just like banned a lot of people in mass because I thought people were bots, bro. I thought my chat got taken over by bots. So I just started like mass exiling people. That was like the great ban. I don't think I've ever banned that many people ever again. That was tragic. That was crazy. I thought it was over because the day before, like my chat had got overran by like prawn bots. Can you do ASMR? That wasn't really like my intention originally, but I've seen it come up a little bit. Maybe eventually. It's so unfunny that it's funny again. I didn't know what it meant at first, bro. I just like mass exiled a whole lot of people. I thought my chat had got overran by prawn bots again. This is when I first started streaming on here. I'll never forget that experience. I don't think I've banned that many people ever again since. It was all type of prawn bots, bro. I remember like the trend that I remember the most was people hitting the devious licks. If you was in school during that time, that was crazy. Like they started like locking down the bathrooms at my old high school because dudes, people were figuring out a way. People were stealing everything and trashing the bathrooms. It was a crazy time. You did good. Most like people said, you did good though. Not gonna lie, most people who said that was kids. Oh, the 6'7". I mean, not the 6'7" craze. That was the great exile. Listen, man, I done turned a new leaf now, man. I don't really be not that often at least. I looked up and that was everywhere. The 6-7 mind craze, bro. The mind virus. Not gonna lie, I be getting played saying 6-7 at my high school. What? Why is six? Why is six scared? Why is 6 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. All right, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. You and your jokes. You had to throw it in there, bro. Extreme Clash, trust me, bro. I'm not a Clash bro. I'm not a Clash bro. I'm not a Smash bro. I just be drawing. I really don't. Hey, I might watch somebody stream it, man, but I'm not that interested in playing it myself. I know you mentioned watching. Is that what you be on? Clash. Say are the conventions? Maybe. I'm not a Clash bro. I'm not a Smash bro. I'll turn a new leaf, man. I'm cool on that, dude. I'm cool. Play Fortnite. Not even, man. I play Fortnite at its height, but I don't really be on there, man. I don't really be on that, man. Fortnite is crazy. Be on Clash. Wait, I'll be on Clash too much. It's some type of new gen people. They took away fall damage, and that's cool. I don't really be on there, man. A lot of my people that I played with back in the day, everybody moved on. Everybody kind of move on, just do their own thing now, bro. I don't know, you know? I can't. It's like I feel like I'm like the last of a dying breed. All of my good friends, they kind of like everybody's doing their own thing. Fortnite added the Ton Sahur dude. I can believe it. That's that shark dude with shoes, right? I be getting him mixed up with that other dude, like the stick dude, Pokemon. Are you drawing me, OG? Nah. That's that barber. The stick dude. Yeah, the stick dude. Whatever. He's some type of creature, bro. He's some type of creature. That's Toad. Nah, this is Jake. Jake from State Farm. This is Jake. But yeah, man. This is Jake. I don't know. I try to like make up some BS, but I don't know if I got it in me, man. I don't know if I got it in me no more. Yo, thank you. What's up, Two Freak? Thank you for the heartbeat and the Go Popular too, man. For shooting the 4 Go Populars. Bro, no need to draw me so good. Thank you. Mario Page. Something like that. You be drawing anime characters? Nah, not really. I remember that commercial. Yeah, dog. And they sat there, they replaced Jake. They changed up on Jake. They got new Jake, old Jake. We got all the divisions of Jake. Indubitably. Nah, I don't be drawing no corn, bro. You getting the wrong idea. Getting the wrong idea. See, why would you say that, bro? Now they about to start talking about feet, bro. Why would you say that? Why? Why would you open that door? Why? Yo, what's up, Kimmy? Oops, sorry, nah, I wasn't to you. What's good? What's good indeed? What you got going on, man? Throwing around that title a little bit too much. That dangerous title. Got too much force behind it. Too much. There's real meaning. There's real pain behind that word, man. That slur. What do you mean by that? Gotta lock in, man. You gotta lock in. Indubitably. Like, not lifting up the pen, do you ever be messing up? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll mess up with, like, it's a bunch of different ways these can go wrong. You can mess up with proportion, mess up. It's kind of like how you handle it, man. I don't think it's the end of the world if you mess up. You got to just kind of carry on with it, man. It ain't like you don't have to stop completely. It's all about how you respond. My hands are too jittery to just draw. You gotta focus them up, man. Just channel your attention. That's probably easier said than done, though. I won't even lie. Channel your attention. It's probably way easier said than done. I think that as long as you keep your hands moving, that's like the cheat code. Once you do it, you're golden. You're golden. You're golden. People be saying that when I draw this way, it reminds them of like knitting. They be accusing me of stealing old people's knitting abilities, man. Like I done took this from somebody's grandmama or something. Price makes perfect, it does. You watch Rakai OG? Nah. Not really. The most, bro, really, like, I like to watch, like, just obscure YouTube videos. Like, I like just kind of seeing what the feed gives me. I get on YouTube and I put on, like, videos. People just be... I like the more human side of YouTube, bro. Like, I used to be big into stuff that was more, like, streamers and all that. But I like the stuff that's just more low key now. I like the videos that feel more human. I don't know if like I'm the biggest fan of optimization. I like the way you draw, bro. Thank you, dude. And I do appreciate it too, Timeless. And good work on the dogs. I'm glad you liked them, man. I'm glad you liked the video. Glad you liked the video indeed. But I'm moving away from just overly optimization. I think the optimization like takes the soul out of everything. You wanna make something that looks cool, but you don't wanna like overly optimize the perfection out of life itself, because then it's kind of like what even am I making at that point? Like what am I really? I'm not saying that bro is optimized. I'm not hating on bro either, by the way. I don't really know enough about. I know he's a streamer. Yo, what's up, Boost? Say I definitely don't got nothing against bro. How tall am I? I'm 5'8". Unc, hold me 20 for school. Hold me 20 for school. Bro, this is hold me 20 for school. You like that dude from Everybody Is Chris. Chris, let me hold $1. No. Chris, as a matter of fact, bro, you gotta hold 20 for me just out the love of the game. I'm gonna teach you about finance, bro. I'm gonna teach you a lesson about finance. You could let me hold 20 from you. Hey, 21 because inflation. I'm gonna teach you about inflation and the way that the stock market works, bro. 21, just strictly off inflation. The 20 you just asked me for is now worth 21. Where am I from? I'm from Louisville. Yo, bro, you trying to like hit me with, you trying to flip the script on me, man. Can you draw the other styles like realistic? I mean, if you give me some time, yeah, but usually I don't. Usually. Send it through Cash App. Bro, we not arranging. Bro, we not arranging for this. We not flipping this into like what's going on here? Let me hold $20, send it through Cash App. No. We're not doing this right now. Brother. Indeed. Oh man, I lost track of what I was doing, bro. lost track of what I was doing. Indubitably indeed. So, nah, this is Jake. This is young Scooby. Scooby snacks and all. Scooby snacks and all. But nah. We getting somewhere. I just put the exhaust on, bro. On his car. You want my cash app right now, huh? No. I'm not really trying to get your cash app right now, bro. No. Cause you're Anakin from Star Wars. I won't promise it, but I will definitely add it to. I got like a nice backlog of stuff that I'm gonna do. So eventually I'll probably do some Star Wars people. If not dude, I might do some other people. I gotta do my homework on Star Wars, honestly. I went to In-N-Out Burger. Was it good? Bro, we from the same city. It is a small world. It is a small world. I went on a train too. It is a small world, dude. Indubitably. Indubitably indeed. Bro, thank you too, Murillo. I know you never had In-N-Out. Yeah, yes. I mean, I ain't never really been to In-N-Out before. Because I haven't either, yeah. Some In-N-Out. How did you come to find you had this talent? Just the more you draw, the more sense that stuff makes. You learn through doing. It's pretty much the process of doing, bro. The more you do, the more sense that it makes. In-N-Out best fast food burger by far. Are you? I can't argue. I can't argue it. Anybody can cook the chef from Ratatouille. I don't know, man, because Ratatouille, dude, we got rats making the food. I don't know. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, man. How can you draw with the two? That's a part of that's the magic. That is the magic. It was packed. But I want the story, bro. Well, the reason that I leaned into this, it was because it helped me conceptualize the shapes. Everything is shapes. Everything is shapes. To make a long story extremely short, I just was trying to understand the shapes. Everything is shapes, though. Thank you for the rose too, Audrey. But yeah, here's everyone. Here's everyone. Now that this is done. Yeah, are you left or righty? I'm more of a righty overall, but I've always been able to write with the two. That was why I went ahead and just embraced both. I'm more of a righty though when it really comes down to it. When it really comes down to these. If it's just like a random regular day, I'll probably use my right more often than not. But I'll be switching between the two. I had another idea pulled up that I wanted to look at. Teach me? Well, I've had people ask me for tutorials, and I might make some videos. I've been saying I'm gonna make some videos soon. So sooner than later. It gotta be for sure. For sure. I'm thinking I kind of want to do some more. I want to do some more wildlife. Maybe I do. I gotta see. I know I did dogs in the last one, but that was the main pull. I kind of I made some of these. I tried to pick back up the habit of just drawing in general. You should do Charizard. Have me wait till next year. And I'm not even gonna lie, I've been saying soon for a minute. So soon could be, that's ambiguous. I'm probably not gonna do Charizard. Not right now, at least. I'm not really feeling Charizard. I definitely am looking more towards doing some nature. I think I'm gonna do nature on the next page. For the tell you, just explain your top, your whole process through shading and bolding on stuff. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'll be sitting here, I'll sit here with y'all and I'll draw these, but I don't really Okay, I'll try to be more. I'll try to involve y'all more in like my thought as I go. Somewhat. That's my favorite Pokemon. Charizard is the best, angry but loving. Charizard is cool, but I don't really be trying to draw Charizard just because Charizard is the face, you know? Charizard is who you would expect to see. Charizard is like the face of the franchise, bro. I try to get away from him. He's typical. There's like 1,000 different Pokemon. It's like 1,000. What are you drawing right now? I want this one to be more nature-based, so I'm thinking this one's going to be just more wildlife-oriented. But Charizard is really, really typical. I'll draw him sometimes, but I've been really trying to get away from bro. Just off of the simple fact that he's exactly who you would expect to see on a page like this. Draw a giraffe. I don't think I'm going to do one on here. Not on this page, at least. I've done giraffes and stuff before, though. Definitely done giraffes. I'm going for... And could you draw a starling bird? That's like some like bird life. That's like wildlife, isn't it? Do you feel comfy drawing at 1 in the morning? Usually, bro, like, I don't mind the atmosphere of the late night. That's kind of why I push my time back so much. I was getting on earlier in the day, and I've just got to just gradually push the time back more and more. Yo, a blue jay. Let me see. When I get done with this, I'll kind of like open it up and just kind of just be more inclusive. Oh, I'm supposed to be kind of talking out through this too. But usually whenever I'm doing these kinds of pages, I feel pretty nice watching you right now. When I do these, what I go for, I have pictures pulled up, but I focus on the face first. I might have to head to bed. I definitely understand. It is like 1 in the morning. It is definitely 1 in the morning. But yeah, man. I will pretty much focus on the head first and just gradually shape out the face of whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Gradually focus on the face of everything coming to be. Enjoy this follow gang. You got it? Hey, I appreciate it, man. For shubitably. For shubitably indeed. I start with the face first. Once you get the face down, usually that's like the most challenging part. How long am I going to be on for? I'm thinking that I'm at least do this page, right? I got to see, though. I'm kind of like playing it by ear and just doing however many pages feels right. What are you making right now? I'm not going to say just yet. You got to bear with me, though. Bear with me. Once you see him, you won't be able to unsee him. That's for sure. Once you see him, you will not be able to unsee him. That's the only hint that I'm going to give. That is the only hint that I'm going to give on here. It's a turtle. A turtle isn't a bad guess. He's a little bit more on the land. He's definitely a little bit more something you might see just on the land. Once I get done with this animal, I will kind of open it up and take more requests and stuff. I've been kind of being more self-directed and more self-led with these. I just want the theme for this one to be nature. This one is going to be a lot more nature-oriented. Steelix. Sometimes I would do Pokemon and stuff, but this one isn't going to be a Steelix. This one is just some wildlife. I will have some lives. I got like some more Pokemon that I want to do for sure. Not right now. There are definitely some more Pokemon that I'm going to be doing in the near future. I might mess around and change my mind after I get done with this page, but I'm kind of taking it page by page. Taking it page by page. Twin Unk OG. And Steelix. Oh crap, somebody said Charizard. I thought we were doing Pokemon right now. Well, no. And honestly, low-key, I kind of be like dancing around Charizard anyway. I'll do Charizard sometimes, but I tend to avoid him. Because he's a little bit more typical. He's a little bit more typical, and if I'm gonna draw some Pokemon, I kind of want to do people that you just wouldn't, that aren't really who you would normally see. That way, it don't turn into like a repeat page over and over again, you know. Charizard is cool. He's very loved. He's very loved. What am I drawing right now? This one, I'm doing like wildlife. That's the only hint that I'm gonna give. That's the only hint that I'm going to give. It's a lot of wildlife. If somebody go guess this, but it is not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is at all. Once like I kind of tell him where his ears are gonna be. Are you doing a beetle? It's a bison. No. No to both of those. No to both. How long did it take me to get good at this? I've been drawn on and off this way since about 2024. I've been drawn on and off this way since about 2024. I always think these are interesting to do. I seen this video where these dudes, they were like biking through the Congo. Somebody asked me what kind of videos I'd be watching anyway, but I like to just find really obscure stuff. And how old am I? I'm 21. I be finding like really obscure videos on YouTube to watch. But dudes was like biking through the Congo. Not that this animal lives in the Congo. Is that a spider? No. This one is not a spider. He really 40. Sorry, bro. All right. You gotta slow down, bro. You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. You got too much dip on your chip, G. Too much dip on your chip. You gotta slow down, bro. 40. Trying to, as I always be saying, trying to spiritually age me up, man. Moose, deer, a ball. You gotta slow down. I'm gonna. He's coming together. Make a bull. I don't know. You gotta take a guess. That's gonna be the theme, bro. You gotta guess. You gotta guess. That's amazing. It's actually amazing. Thank you, Ari. We playing a game, yo. Don't be trying to cheat here. No Google. No consult with ChatGPT. Y'all gotta cut the shenanigans, man. No nonsense. No nonsense. None of that, man. No shenanigans. No AI. No ChatGPT. None of that, bro. Unc, do you like watermelon? No. No AI. Some of y'all be in here playing like, oh, I wasn't using none of that, man. Nah. None at all. To be honest, I love how you do your own way. I know you lying. No, seriously. What about this being no ChatGPT, no AI? None of the shenanigans. None of the shenanigans. Know about watermelon? All right. Gotta get this man's little antlers. Make him raise him up a little bit more. Give this other one a little bit more. I knew it was a moose. Is it a reindeer? Nah. Is it? Nah. Is it raining? Nah. Make his ears a little bit longer. This ain't what you think it is, though. That's for sure. That's the only hint that I'm gonna give. Let me get this up and going. Try to make them balanced on both sides. That's what I'm really going for. Do you have a big house? Yo, what's going on with you in these questions, bro? You about to come find me? Asking me questions is one thing, but you over building like a psychological profile on me, bro. What you got going on here? You got a wire on? You wearing a wire? Asking me artistic questions, but you getting to the point to where, hey, you want my social security? You want my social security too, bro? You want my social security, Ace? Yo, hey, bruh. Deer. You man, sorry, bruh. Low key, man. We can build us. We got some. We got something going here, man. We got something going. We got something going. Even though I still think I'm convinced you got a wire on or something, bro. Not that I'm involved in anything illegal. These are very profile building questions. Trying to build a profile on me, dog. Oh, Unc, you got a hot top haircut. Nah, you got a hot top haircut, Brody. Oh, how long it take me to master this? I've been drawing this way. I've been drawing this way since 2024. The big 2024, man. That's where like the timeline shifted. Once that I realized that I could, I doubled down on it. I'll make it some burritos, G. What kind of burritos? What kind of burritos? Now I got a head full of hair. Carne asada. Okay, we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. I ain't gonna lie, I be spamming chicken fajitas too. I be spamming. That's one of my go-tos if I'm not ordering fast food, bro. Spamming. Adding some Chipotle. How we get we over here. We just stumbling into food. We just slowly stumbling into food, man. We get somewhere. Moose. Nah. Nah. Let me get this man's. Let me see something real quick because they got hooves. Who's my favorite rapper? Probably like Cardi. Food is the best, man. Got to get that protein for sure. Got to get that protein. You a Rick Ross type of guy? I mean, I don't really like seek him out, but I feel like he's like if you riding with like older people. If I'm on my own, I'll probably listen to Cardi or somebody. Like it's like somebody your dad would put on or something. Love the Moose friend. Appreciate it. What about NBA Youngboy? He's alright. Even with him though, but like between him and I probably like listen to Cardi more. I remember, I remember when I was in high school, man. I got new people that would like walk around singing his music, bro. It's how you like. That was such a crazy NBA Youngboy. You walk around singing Youngboy. Just like if somebody didn't have their AirPods, they put their phone up to their ear. They be walking around. Somebody's on the edge. They walk around with their phone up to their ear. They rapping the music, dude. Somebody on the edge of something catastrophic, man. But it's been a minute, man. Between everybody, I probably listen to Cardi though. That was a canon event. That was a canon event. Scorpio with two tails. Nah, he ain't a scorpion or nothing like that. You say he buns Cardi? You don't like Cardi? Who you be listening to, bruh? What you be listening to, bruh? We on the topic of music. Just tell me what you got going on. I'll be able to better understand exactly what's going on here. I think that you either mess with bro or you don't. Like there's never an in between. You either mess with bro or you don't. I think it's all dependent on whoever the person is. Yeah, for everybody though. I love most music, just not country. I think that's fair. I haven't really delved into country enough, to be honest with you. I feel like I get like glimpses and pieces, just scroll. I feel like scrolling online and just scrolling through the different social medias, you'll get exposed to so much music. I think that's like it's an unintentional aspect of everything. Like sometimes when I be doom scrolling, I'm with the NBA Youngboy fans. Oh, so you be listening to a lot of Youngboy. I think that's like the cool, like when you just, sometimes I'll be doom scrolling and I'll get exposed to just new music. Music I normally wouldn't even listen to. I think that's like the best part about just social media in general, bro. Just being exposed to stuff you probably normally just wouldn't see. Stuff you didn't even know it existed. Like you don't really know. But yeah, dog, I don't really listen to bro anymore, but I just remember being in school and seeing people walking around rapping this music on their phones, dude. That's like that's definitely tough. It's definitely tough, for sure. For sure, man. Like you don't really understand it until you seeing that up close and personal, man. I remember like riding public transportation or being on buses. People get on with a speaker and start just playing music. Whether it be early in the morning or late at night, people just playing stuff, playing. You ain't, like it might not make sense to you if you've never like been on like a public bus before. Or, I know some places they got trains and stuff. It was a canon event though, man. It was a canon event. I seen something where it said that moose are more like they be killing more people than just every other animal, even though they're not supposed to be as dangerous. They be doing catastrophic damage. Savin, what about them? What you mean by that, man? Yo, it was a starling bird, right? I remember it was a starling. I've done blue jays before, but let me look up a starling. Do starling like live? Do they live in like forested areas and stuff? A starling. I'm gonna define out his face a little bit more. Moose. A moose. I appreciate it too, Simba. You support Deion Sanders. I don't even know who that is. Draw a cheeseburger. No. Is that water ASMR in the back? Nah, this is it's like a fireplace ambience. Now we're getting somewhere. Are you serious? 100%. It was a starling. Starling. I just dropped my pen on the floor and I don't know where it went. Anyways, have you ever seen a moose in the wild? No, no, I haven't seen one in the wild. Oh, this is a starling. That's kind of tough. I don't know what I was thinking I was gonna see, but I've seen videos of them. I seen a video of it was a moose. I think it was a mom. And I guess this bear had got too close. And I've never seen a bird just that terrified of something. But that bird was moving. That's probably the fastest I've ever seen a bird move in my life. And you could have just said the fireplace. Would you rather eat Texas Roadhouse starlings or like Starlys, Staravius, the raptor? I've never seen one in real life. But yeah, man. Something I didn't know either is when you go to the zoo and you see polar bears and stuff. Like the ones that are in the cages, they're always a lot smaller than the ones that really be out in nature. Polar bears that are in their natural habitat, they're all huge and they really have space to grow. But when they're in confinement, they don't really grow to their full capacity. It's really tragic. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is goated. I ain't gonna lie, I could go to Texas Roadhouse just for the bread alone. Like I care about the food, but I don't even care about the food. I just want the bread, man. Like the bread is good enough. Genuinely, like if we going just genuine, just good place to go and just get some good food. Greatest. Bread alone. I don't even care about the menu, bro. Just where is the bread? Just bring me some bread, man. Just a basket for you, a basket for you, a basket for you. Like let's not even beat around the bush. Let's not even beat around the bush, man. Let's not even play. Hey, draw the 2. That's the magic, bro. That is the magic. Blue cheese. I'm just literally. Everything else is great. I'm just here for the bread. Literally. I'm just quite literally Texas Roadhouse. I just want some bread, bro. Like, I mean, I'll sit up and I'll play and I'll look at the menu like, oh yeah, you know, this probably is good. That's probably good. But like getting past that, like the illusion of looking like I'm looking at the menu seriously, I just I would low-key just go and literally just order bread. Like, I don't even gotta look at the menu. Just what's Texas Roadhouse bread, bro. Everything else is just for just the illusion. I'm here for the bread, bro. Like, I'll play the role. I'll be like, oh man, I'm sure that's probably good. That's probably not. I don't. Let's just skip past just the nonsense. Yo, thank you for the 5 goats too off the extra. Let's just skip past the antics, man. Yo, I think that the Starling, they be doing the thing where they'll imitate noises too. I seen this video. Like the Starling, he started making a type of little noises, just imitating his owner. They're like little robots. Like little, what is that, bro? My favorite birds, they be imitating sounds. They can imitate sounds like ravens and other corvids. I believe. I think it's starlings, at least. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me on that. So that we set up imitate noises. So you got me on the 20, bro. You still looking for that? You still trying to get me on that $20, bro? Nah. Look cool, but can you explain your technique to me, please? I want to understand. Bro, to put it into a way to where it halfway makes sense, everything is shapes. If you can conceptualize shapes, that's like the magic. Like, this is more sphere-like. And how often do I go live? I try to get on here every night. If I'm not immediately on every night, what I'll do is I will at least get on the night after if I miss or something. But that's how these come together. Everything is shapes. And I look at reference pictures, and that's like the magic, bro. That's how it comes together. Now birds, kinda. Kinda. How you draw so fast from the Mario 1? Kind of how I was telling the other person that asked me. So why do you use the two pins in the two hands? I do it to kind of help me better grasp the shape. Everything, all these are usually shapes. Everyone. Don't beer when I come back. What you try to get into, bro? What you trying to get into, man? You trying to get put in the death note, man. Worms. Mega mouth shark and worms? Probably no on the both. I'm thinking I want to do some more wildlife. I'm probably not going to do like bugs. I've done like bug themes before. But not on here. Mega mouth shark? I don't even know what that is. I don't immediately know what that is off the top of my head, honestly. But what's that background noise? It's like a campfire ambience. Or a fireplace, I mean. Can I show you the dogs? No. If you want to see the dogs, I have like, instead of me flipping through my book, what would be easier for the both of us, if you look at, I got like time lapses and stuff up on my page. That's fire, bro. Thank you. I got like a lot of time lapses that are up. That way, I'm just not like flipping through or readjusting my tripod or nothing. Everything is like publicly posted, like all of my time lapses and stuff. It isn't gone forever. That's the point I'm trying to make. It isn't gone. Yo, what's good, Becky? Thank you for the roses too. Indubitably indeed. The 3 roses. I'm gonna give this man like a little a little branch to be standing out. But he's a starling. Thank you for the divine fingers too, Becky. For shubitably indeed, man. For shubitably indeed. Here's for the starling. I'm thinking that for the next one, I want to do something else that maybe just complements the page. Something else that brings everything together. What's that, like a cow or something? I'm thinking something that's a little bit more. I got another idea. You stare, I'm gonna blow the lava up. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck, good luck. Good luck indeed. Hey, why am I streaming? Why not? Indubitably. When did you find out you even could? Well, I picked up on this mainly through. It's been maybe like 2024. It's been a little minute. A gator. No, this one isn't. He's not quite a gator. This one isn't quite a gator at all. He's got a the opposite. He's closer to this little animal up here. I did not right say it. I did not right say. Are you going to church in the morning? Nah. You got to get up in the morning. Let me see my guy. Let me see my guy. You think this one is a deer? That's a good guess. It's a good guess. Like I'm saying, man, I wanted to kind of make this one just feel a little bit more together with the concepts on here. A cow? Nah, this one is not a cow. Once again, though, I mean, it ain't like a bad guess. It ain't a bad guess at all. A doe. He's coming together. He's coming together. Female version of a moose. No. Somebody using the computer in the background. Yeah, nah, not even. Not even, not even. I just throwing lines around on the paper? Kind of. But not really. I'm still like looking for shape with a lot of these. It isn't just as random as it may seem. A buffalo. Not even. I've done like a lot of wildlife and stuff before. It's stuff that's kind of in like a similar lane. But not quite. Antelope. Once you see, bro, you won't be able to unsee. And did y'all finish the Mario? I did. I did indeed. I did indeed. That's what I was about to say. Kangaroo. He's not a kangaroo. Or antelope. Not a kangaroo or antelope at all. Just adding little details that really just bring him to life. It's gonna be the small things with this one. Did I post the pictures after I'm done? Yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll turn them into time lapses. And that's where like these will go. They won't be gone forever. It'll turn into like a lot of time lapses and stuff. That's where these will usually go. Impala? Not quite. Not necessarily. Not on here. Not necessarily. Not on here. I'm gonna give bro his other ear. Once his other ear is shaped in, let me see now. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Elk. He's like like a regular deer or a buck. I seen a lot of people saying kangaroos and antelopes. That ain't really what was happening here. I was doing something that was more grounded in nature. That's where I was going with this page. Something that's like a little bit more outdoorsy. Something that's like a teeny bit more outdoorsy. If you ever just outside wandering through a forest or something. I mean, I think I would rather see a deer over a moose. But between the two, that's where I was going direction-wise with this page. It was a lot of people that was guessing a buck. And you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong at all. Moose gonna kill us all in the wild. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, if you run into a moose, you're cooked. Can you do a leopard, please? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, if you're unfortunate enough to run into a moose out in the wild, you're cooked, bro. Thank you too, Dre. I think I said it earlier, but I think that like the moose, they have like a higher chance of killing you than somebody else. Or other animals. Like you pretty much, you cooked. Definitely cooked. Thought it was Elliot from Open Season. Yeah, I mean Elliot, he was a deer too, wasn't he? I ain't seen Open Season, and that's like some Cartoon Network stuff, man. Elliott from open season is crazy. W, thank you too, Boogie. You seen in my comments? Yeah, I can see you. I can see. It's my third guess. A buck. See, I had the other antler. Now I had to add the antler just to make it. I had to make it clear because it was some people that were guessing like kangaroos and stuff like that. I wanted to make it a little bit more obvious as to what was going on with this one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just dope though. Yo, thank you too, Lug. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think that I was like pulling. Hang on. What's our page look like? This is what I got so far. I wanted this one to just be like a lot of wildlife. I'm going for like a outdoors. It's crazy good. Thank you too, Marshall. Yeah, Boost about terrified. Yeah, capybara. You know what? Let me see. Capybara. So Beast for this what? Let me find like a good picture of a capybara. I'll do one real quick. I want to do like a leopard or something too before the live ends. I want to do some kind of like outdoorsy. That's gonna be the vibe. Armadillo. I'm gonna do a capybara first, but I want to do some kind of like, I want to do like a big cat or something. I'm gonna do something that's capybara for sure. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if capybara live around Boost, but I'm gonna throw it in for the love of the game. I got a moose, a deer, or a buck, and I got a starling. That's what I'm working with so far. That's what I'm working with. Capybara so cute and funny, bro. I'm gonna be, man, I be seeing the little videos and it'll be crocodiles and caiman just chilling. You have a random capybara, just no fear in his heart at all. Nothing. He's just chilling out with these gators and stuff. He don't got a care in the world. Like that's type of unfazed. That's like a crazy level of unfazed. You putting a lot of trust in these little gators and stuff, man. You should the top of the crocodile. I don't know if it's a little bit late now, but I might throw one because I seen crocodile mentioned way earlier too. I gotta see. This one is gonna be like wildlife themed coyote. Between coyote, I was thinking about either a coyote or a wolf or something, but I'm definitely gonna do some kind of big cat first before I do the two. If I do the two, or one or the other, maybe. Everything is all up in the air right now. I gotta see. Everything is in the air as of right now. Everything is in the air. You go, I trust. I would say you gotta trust the vision. It'll come together. Just trust me. Trust me. I was gonna say a wolf. I was throwing out just some different ideas. One thing that I just for sure know. One thing that I for sure know before I call it a night. Before I go to sleep tonight. I'm just thinking that I want to do some kind of. I feel like it's been a minute since I've released like a page with just some big cats in general. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm headed at least with these. These little animals, they might live on the opposite side of the world of each other though. A Frenchie. I was doing dogs the other day, but not on this one. You should do a tiger, cheetah, or a lion. I was thinking like a mountain lion or something. Tiger stalking this prey will be tough. I'm always a little bit apprehensive with the tigers. I gotta see. I gotta see indubitably, man. AI got nothing on you, bro. Don't jinx it. The moment you say that AI don't got nothing on me, it's gonna turn into like a Fallout frenzy, bro. I'm gonna hop on that there's gonna be AI, dual hand pen drawing, real life render, who knows? But I think that AI stuff is crazy. Don't even jinx it. Is that a capybara? Nah. Mountain lion for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking just outdoorsy. Wherever I go, this one's gonna be outdoorsy. This one is gonna be a lot of outdoorsy stuff. I haven't really fully layered them in the way that I want to. I gotta make sure that I even gave little buddy enough space to be on the page. I put him really close to the edge here. Really, really close to the edge. Capybara, nah. Your eyes are deceiving you, bro. Your eyes are deceiving you. I figured out it was one of those. It was either that or a beaver or something. Just something in the outdoors. But the biggest challenge was just getting to where he was shaped on here. Just getting little buddy's shape. I think it's cool always doing like their feather texture. Not their feathers, their fur. I feel like capybara and beavers, they got the same like player build, the same stats. One is built for just building underwater structures and the other one isn't. They got the same, like, I don't know how to explain it. They got the same, they based off of the same preset or something. If you look at a capybara and a beaver, you're gonna know what I'm saying. It's the same attributes, yeah, the same stats. If you look at a capybara versus a beaver, I mean, yeah, their faces are different, but they got like, there's some kind of, there's something going on there. I know that they're both probably they're little mammals or something, right? I'm gonna draw his other foot off to the side here. His other little toe. The way they just be chilling, unfazed and unbothered is crazy though. Like you'll just see a video, it'll be like it's always like the low quality videos you stumble across. Like I see like a low quality dude. It had to have been recorded on like a brick or like a potato or something, but it was just a random video, and it was a dude zoomed in, and all you seen was just this capybara just surrounded by just all these it was like little crocodiles or something, and bro just had no care in the world. Like he just genuinely nothing. There was no hesitation. He genuinely was just vibing at the little, it looked like a little, I don't even know what you would call it. He didn't have a care in the world though. Was that a capybara? Yeah, my first favorite animal would probably be an eagle and a dolphin and a capybara. Now that that's done, I'm thinking I want to do something else on here. Something else, something. Yeah, they got the same attributes though. Like they got the same like stats. One is just built for the underwater and the other one isn't. Can you do a bunny next? I don't think I'm gonna do a bunny on here. I don't think I'm gonna do a bunny on here. I don't think I'm gonna do a bunny. It's same with a tiger. If I do a cat, it'll probably be like a mountain lion or something. But I'm a little bit more on the fence with that. I gotta see. But the way that some animals just, they don't got no type of, I don't know if survival instinct is the right word or what, but they just genuinely, they don't care at all. Like, sure, their life might be in danger. Sure, they're out of their element in the water with the crocodiles and caiman. Sure, they might not stand a fighting chance. Like, it was a video where this dude, he was recording this pelican. The pelican couldn't figure out how to eat the baby capybara, and it just kind of gave up and just was looking at him. Like he couldn't fit the capybara in his, like he couldn't figure out how to eat him with his beak. I think it was a baby or something. Like they don't, like I've never seen an animal just not care. They genuinely, they don't care at all. How about a bobcat? Even with that, not on here. Not on here. I've seen that video before. Yeah, the little pelican. He looked so disappointed in himself. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't figure out how to eat him though. No matter how hard he tried, he could not figure out how to eat that man. And the mom was just standing there, just watching him, just try to eat the capybara. He just gave up. Leopard will probably be the one that fits with these. Either a leopard or, if I do a cat, it'll be like a mountain lion or something. Something in that lane. I gotta see though. I gotta see. So, yo, I appreciate it, Paul. What's good, indubitably. Welcome back. The capybara. I get distracted, but I'm here now, man. I understand. That's really how it be. That's really how it be indeed. I'm about to say, you didn't miss the movie. You did not miss the movie. I'm gonna like sharpen his little features just a little bit more. Just a little bit more indeed. Bull? Nah, this one is not a bull. This one. Something else entirely different. Water buffalo. Nah, say even, man, you know, even with that, dude, not quite. Not quite. Trying to get little bros. It's choppers, man. It's little choppers. You do so effortlessly, bro. Thank you, Use. Oh, I thought it was a goat, but it's a wolf. Unc, you still here? You already know. I at least want to finish this page. I had made my mind up yet, and I was determined, bro. I'm kind of determined. This is not a drill, bro. It's crazy how it just come to me like this. Well, as I always be trying to say, like, I be looking at a lot of pictures. I think people don't really be understanding that. I be having like a main reference picture when I'm looking at all these animals. Like something that really brings everything together. There are some people that can draw these without pictures, but I haven't really got to that point where I'm just pulling straight out for the dome, man. That's like a different type of, you gotta be built different. Is it a coyote or a wolf? You gotta let me finish him up first, and it'll be more clear. It'll be a little bit clearer. I'll make his snout a little bit longer. He got a longer snout. If that like clues you in at all, he got a longer snout. I think it's a coyote. So it ain't really like a bad guess. Have a good night. Hey, take it easy, Sierra. Take it easy indeed. Got fully shaping this man, his cranium. Get the layers of his fur. There are some parts of his face I want to make a little bit darker. I think it's cool whenever it's like a blend of the closer up of the animals, and then it also has like some full body pictures too. I think that's the perfect mixture. There's like the perfect in between. Make his ears up like a little bit longer, a little bit. Thank you for the Journeys Past too, use. Show us all of them? Not yet, not yet. Not yet, buddy. Not yet, not yet. Let me, hang on. This one's gonna stay like a rough sketch, but I just want to do like some kind of full body picture, or at least a full face, at least just something where you can see its expression. I've done like a reference like this one before. I like this picture a lot. I like this picture. It feels a little bit more expressive than the others. That's why I picked it. Feels a little bit more expressive, more alive. Some of the other ones that I'm not gonna bring him all the way down, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have his face just in this upper corner. I think it's okay to get more loose with the scribbling, just to kind of give that, like, it's the illusion of texture in his fur. You don't want it to be flat. That's part of the reason why I like using both of the colors. How did you come up with the finest as your preferred medium? I'm assuming. Well, I like the rawness of it. Really like the rawness of these. That's the main pulling factor. Like, it seems scribbly, but there is like a level of rawness that I really like about these. This one, by the way, this one was a wolf. I seen some people guessing earlier. This one was a wolf. Just to kind of clear any confusion. Just to clear any confusion. Said wolf. Yeah, thank you for the army too, Gustavo. But yeah, there he is. I'm thinking, okay, now I think that for the last thing I want to do for the finale, I want to do like some kind of big cat. I guessed it first. It was a wolf. It wasn't like a it's not a coyote. It was, let me see. Let me get the next one pulled up. Mountain. Okay, because coyotes are just like small. That's what I'm saying. I've done bears on pages like this before. I don't really want to put a bear on here. A bear would be too typical. A bear will be far too typical. And I've done like a lot of bears recently. I would have got to do something that's a little bit different. Just a little bit. An eagle. That would be a good one, but I'm not going to put one on here. Normally I would, but like I said before, I just don't want this one to be like an exact redo of all my other pages. Lynx. Do you think lynx, bobcat, a mountain lion, or a leopard would look tough on this page? I'm leaning more towards a mountain lion, but I've done like all those before. I've done like tigers and all kind of stuff. I've really done like all kind of theme pages, more than what you would believe, honestly. More than what you would probably believe that I've like done. Just in my duration of being on here. We get somewhere though. Do a Mexican rat wolf or a Mexican wolf rat, a puma. Yo, I did this like this. I think that I think it's like an animal from Mexico, but I drew like it's called a coati or a cody, and it looks like a raccoon. I don't even know how to explain it. Look up a cody though, like with a T, C-O-A-T-I, cody. It's some kind of little animal. You gotta see the vision, bro. You gotta see the vision indubitably. Coty. So cool. Thank you too, Juliet. Let me get bro his chompers on there. Let me see here. Coty, indubitably, man. You finally picking up what's going on here, man. You did a Chupacabra, Sabretooth hard. He's not a Sabretooth. Sabretooth, they look a little bit different than this, but Sabretooth are this cat basically, but they got bigger teeth. This ain't a Sabretooth though. I don't really wait, it's really hard to spell. Once again, I'm suggesting an elephant. I just think they're cool, but regardless, still looks cool. I don't know if I'm gonna put one on here, but kind of I was telling like a lot of the people that were asking for like different suggestions and things. If I don't immediately get to whatever it is that you want to see, there's a good chance I've done something similar or I've done it already. I just did it like a different day. I try to change the sequence of these. That way it's not all just like the exact same copy paste page. You know what I'm saying? The Chupacabra. Not really. Not on here. That's what you are asking me. If that is what you may be asking me. Let me see here though, man. Let me see. Let me see. Bring his teeth down a little bit more. This one's gonna be like a mountain lion. You're righty or a lefty? Yo, what's up, Teeny? Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Jane. I appreciate it. My righty or a lefty? I'm more of a righty overall. Watching line work is hypnotizing. Thank you. That's cool. I appreciate it indubitably. This was gonna be a mountain lion. I'm over here like trying to finesse his little face. Not even little face, just put his face to where there is plenty of like space and he don't really feel too crammed. You should do a page like majestic animals or like, you know, creepy paranoid animals. Bro, if you thank you for the bravo and the divine fingers too, Jane. A snake lion? No, he's not like a snake. He's a mountain lion. Like genuinely. 33K for sure. I appreciate the moonwalk too, Jane. For sure, indeed. How many pages you usually do per live? Usually like sometimes like on my more longer sessions, it depends, bro. Sometimes I do 1 or 2, and other days I'll do like 5. You draw every day? I try to. I joined a fan club for 1 month. I do appreciate it. Welcome. And mountain lions are scary. One bluff charged me and ran off. Yo, you better be glad he changed his mind, bro. He was almost dinner. You know, like they're literal. I mean, cats, right? Little house cats. They're apex predators. They can scratch you up if they want to. Mountain lions are literally just big cats. They're literally just big house cats. They can just destroy you. They can just destroy our community, just tear it up, shootably. I'm gonna get a bath and go to bed. Take it easy too, TJ. How do you keep the motivation? I try to get like a little bit better every day. You have good days and you have bad days. I just try my best to show up. Like you're gonna like the days are a given, right? I try to not. It's easier to talk yourself out of something instead of like Like, you gotta look at it like this, bro. You're gonna be tired every day, you know? You're gonna be tired every day. You might not be the most motivated, but you have an outcome in mind that you want. Like, you want to get better, you want to improve your drawings. Even if you're not looking to make like one-to-one perfect stuff, you want to grow. And growth is impossible if you avoid the basics and not drawing. Like, just the basics, you know, even if they're not perfect. Low key, like, that's kind of what I always come back to when people ask me a lot. Like, you know, the hardest part is just doing a little bit every day, even if it's a little bit, like the bare minimum. Doing a little bit is better than doing nothing. I would say. Doing a little bit is better than doing nothing. Is this like a Greek style? No, he's a mountain lion. Isn't like anything like. You're gonna have good days and bad days, bro. That's like the one guarantee. But that's encouraging. Thank you. I hope that it was, man. I hope. But you're gonna have good days and bad days, bro. It's just kind of like you're gonna always be tired. I just try to be like, okay, I won't be tired now, but I'll give myself permission to be tired later. Just try to do like a little, even if it's a little bit, just do a little bit. Just do a little bit, and just see where it goes. You will have good days and bad days. I've avoided doing basics and learning fundamentals for years, and I studied it and barely helped. Now, I'm not saying that like you got to sit down and even do that, because I've avoided doing that too. You just got to draw. Like, if you want to draw, at the end of the day, you have to start, right? Just start. I avoided the fundamentals too. You got to just do. I mean, at the end of the day, there's multiple ways to skin a cat, bro. Not literally. Hey, take it easy too, TJ. I appreciate it, man. How old am I? 21. You're going to have good days and bad days, though, bro. And that's, like, how I try to look at it. I just having the willpower and the will to draw, at least for me, always work better for me. I mean, you can strong arm it, too. That works. You can strong arm it. I try not to negotiate with myself, though. Because if you negotiate, then that's where, like, you open the door. It's like, all right, if I start negotiating, I'm not going to draw today. But I try to cut out that negotiation aspect. I be having days, too, where I'm like, okay, I kind of don't really feel it right now. But if it is like that, I'll just maybe just do a little bit. Just do a little bit and just see where it goes. Sometimes I might not be feeling it, and then what'll happen is I'll start, and then my energy will go up the more that I do. But I mean, like I said before, dude, it's all like, it's really hit and miss. Okay, I'm twice your age and you're more adult than me. I be having like good days and bad days, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little, I be all over the place, man. All over the place. But it's good days and bad days. I think that's what comes with it. I think that is what comes with it. I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to this man's fur. I wanted for this one to be fully together. The moose was the base. The moose was the base of this one. The moose was the base. I think that, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna finish it off strong on this nature page. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. You did enjoy the progression. I got a lot more time lapses that are up. If you want to see more things drawn, I'll get these uploaded and everything edited up as soon as possible. But yeah, man, yo, you take care too, Connor. Y'all have a good one. I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care. When did I realize that I could? I've been drawing this way since 2024, but I've really been drawing on and off for my whole life. So I've been like having on and off seasons. That's kind of like where it all connects. So like when bro was like, how do you stay motivated? Like I've had like streaks where I didn't draw for years, bro. You have to like, you can't negotiate with yourself. Because if you do, you look up, bro, and it'll be like years and years will go by. And it's like, dang, I haven't drawn anything in forever. But yeah, amazing. Thank you too, Shirley. Take it easy too, Jane. I'm gonna see y'all. Hey, I appreciate it. If I didn't say it already, I appreciate it too, Paul. Y'all take care. For sure.